Shores, a majestic landmark where the historic name has connected the beautiful city of Augusta, Georgia to the world. We couldn't help but to pay tribute to that landmark with this production. Once a year, people use this landmark to travel to Augusta for one of the most prestigious sporting events in the world. For years, that event, our landmark, and the Augusta community have stood the test of time, remaining a pillar of consistency in a world full of change. But not this year. Get ready for a golf experience like no other. We'll be talking all things local, insider tips, entertainment, some sports betting, and the best, most hard-hitting golf expertise that Augusta can provide.
Hey, when do I get my line?
Shh, you just got one. This year for Golf Week, turn on your TV, then turn on your YouTube, your Facebook, or however you watch live videos, and tune in for the best damn golf commentary there is.
And I'll be there Sunday.
How hard can this be? So this year for Golf Week, turn on your TV, then hop on YouTube, Facebook, or however you watch live videos, and tune in to the best damn golf commentary show there is. Pow.
It is a big commercial. And we are live.
Oh, what's up, everybody? Moving day at the tournament right down the road. We are coming to you live, the Bobby Jones Invitational from 2321 Washington Road. As you can see, the prodigal son has returned from the course with all kind of information and deets. He was hanging out with Tiger and Scotty yesterday, giving them some pointers while they were out there on the greens. Making it happen. My good man, Mr. ZT, Mr. Zach Tully's here today. So
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
let's talk really quickly about yesterday, wrapping it up yesterday. When we went off the air yesterday, Scheffler was playing 15, ends up shooting a 67 yesterday. He's got 5-shot lead. This course so far today is playing brutal.
Yeah.
I mean, brutal.
Yeah, it's nasty out there with the cold weather and the wind.
The wind's still there a little bit.
Yeah.
Scheffler with a great little up and down here on one. It looks like he was missed the green ball to the left. Tiger, last I saw, was 3 over on the day. Let's see where he is now. He is now gained a stroke, so he's 3 over for the tournament. Must have birdied 8. This looks like 9 here. I can't tell really. Putting from Hepzibah.
Yeah, these things are going to be super quick today. It's going to be
A
interesting
lot
to
of
see.
bounces. Some bigger bounces starting to happen. He barely touched that and it traveled 40 feet. It looked like to me. I was like, that stands no chance getting there. And it just kept going and going and going. DJ looks to be 1 under through 2, so he must have birdied 2. Schwartzel now playing 1. Of course, he's in the last group with Scheffler. Pulled his birdie putt, so he's got about a 2-footer left for par. Both of those boys should get out of there with a par, no problem. Moving forward to number 2, which is playing a little downwind, and boys are absolutely ripping the golf ball.
I think I saw earlier Tiger's drive. He had like 370 out there.
Yeah, 364, 365. And then Cameron Champ hit at 386.
Wow.
I mean, that is just a bomb.
Yeah, that's freaky.
So, yeah, Dustin did, in fact, birdie 2. He just parred number 3. Him and Colin Morikawa are wearing the same bunched-up scarf-looking thing around their neck. Is there an actual term? Is that like a golf apparel? I just don't know how cool.
No, I mean, I think it's like the COVID, they call them the neck gaiters.
Oh, the gaiters, and
Yeah.
they're just leaving it down on their
Yeah.
neck. So they're actually wearing a gaiter for the true purpose of a gaiter.
Yeah, so COVID brought out some new accessories for everybody, brought them to the light.
I hear you. So Colin Morikawa is at 1 under, so he's 1 over on the day, or maybe 2 over. I can't remember where he started. We got some cameras moving around. Hey, David. The camera's in the shot now. That's going to drive me insane. That's where they put the leaderboard, buddy. Thank you. So right now they're just doing a little flyover of beautiful overcast Augusta. So this looks like Scheffler on 2. The goal here, is to turn it over and get it just kind of like that.
Oh, that is munched on.
So a nice little 10-yard draw, catch that little shoot, and then watch it roll. Ended up maybe a little.
I don't think he'll slow down today. I think he could get to the 60s again.
You think Scheffler's just gonna just. I mean, yesterday he shot a 67.
Yeah.
The only other 67 on the course yesterday was Justin Thomas. You think today he has the opportunity to get again and just lengthen his lead and make it even more?
I think so. I think he at least gets 70, 69 maybe. I think it's out there for him.
Pulled that. He knew it right off the
Tiger.
face. He knew it right off the face. That was for par. Yeah, he just missed it.
Tiger. He's just
Tiger
killing
just
my
gives one
golf
back.
pool right now.
Gives one back on 9. He's been walking with more of a limp today. He's had a couple of grimaces. I think the cold is really messing with him.
Yeah. He said that was going to be a concern too. He is an older fella in terms
just
of
in general.
performing at a
Right.
professional level. Things get a little creaky when you're a little older.
But still, only 7 off of the 3 under 7 second place. So I mean, if you take Scheffler and his craziness out, he's really not
Yeah.
out of the world here. If he could get some back on the back, maybe catch some magic. I think he's pretty much over for the tournament. He's 12 off the lead right now. It would be. I don't know that anyone's come back 12 off on a Saturday to win any major.
I think the two. I guess the goal originally was just for him to play,
Right.
And then I think obviously all the eyes were just on can he make the cut and hang in there for the first 2 rounds, which
he's done very well.
I would say that's very impressive after the hiatus and the
I was
severe
thinking.
injury.
I was thinking today because in the Open this year, isn't it the St. Andrews?
I'm not sure where it's at this year.
David, check where the British Open is this year. I think it's at St. Andrews. If it's at St. Andrews, wouldn't that be a great? I played Augusta one more time. I got back. I played St. Andrews, and I'm done.
I think he's going to hang around for a few more years.
I think he'll play some spot tournaments.
Yeah,
It is at St. Andrews this year?
He'll pop up at the big ones, definitely.
So, see, that's the thing, though. I wonder when all his automatic qualifiers run out with the Open and the U.S. Open and
True.
PGA because he hasn't played in a year and a half.
Right.
I think since he won the tournament. That was real close. He won the tournament in 2019. I think that gives him some exemptions for at least 3 or 4 years. But
yeah, I think he definitely still wants to get that 83rd win and be the clear-cut all-time leader in wins.
Yeah, it's a 2-year exemption when you win.
So he doesn't have an exemption this year. So he needs to.
He needs to win something.
I honestly, with the U.S. Open, I think is again is not a PGA Tour event, so they can invite whoever they want.
Mm-hmm.
Same for the British, and I don't think anybody would be upset.
Yeah, I don't think
if
anyone
they
would
gave
say-
Tiger an invite.
Yeah.
All that's going to do is increase their viewership.
JT got it going yesterday pretty good.
He did. He played really well in the back. He's on my Masters. I just said it, but he's on my tournament.com pool. That's a great shot. Go in. Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. Early shot of the day there.
No. I mean, David's got to drink it, not
Starting
me.
it off early.
Hell, we can have 3 or 4 of them as far as all I'm concerned.
That's stealing like 1.5 shots right there on 5, making a birdie.
Especially with a chip in.
Look out for old Willie Z.
What does that bring him to? 2 under?
Mm-hmm.
So we got Scheffler playing on 3 right here. Oh, no, that's Dustin. That's DJ on 4. This hole's playing a smooth 242 off the tee.
Yeah, that one's.
That's going to have to get down. Oh, the wind caught it. Wind's coming hard from left to right on that. Brutal. Tiger here on 10.
All right, Tiger, let's get some birdies here on this back 9.
Turn it for him. That'll be all right. He's off to the right a little. He's going to miss the shoot.
Whoa.
Yeah, he's going to have a good 200 plus to the pin. Couldn't quite turn it over enough. Of course, that's a shot that I would be overjoyed to have. John Rahm's way out of the tournament, so this must be a dart on 12.
Yeah, I think he's got to be playing this bad. He's got to be one of the bigger surprises of guys that are not playing well.
Yeah, there was a lot of big names that didn't make the cut. I mean,
Yeah.
you got Brooks, Spieth fell an absolute. The wheels just fell off on Spieth yesterday. Who are some other bigger names that didn't make it? Brooks being the big one for me.
Yeah, DeChambeau was
Bryson
way
didn't
off.
make
He
it,
missed the
which-
cut on the first day.
Cry me a river. Although I did hear that he's not healthy right now.
He's got some hand.
He's got some
stuff.
hand and some hip issues, and so I withdraw some of my shit talking from yesterday, but not all of it. Because you can't come out and say this tournament, this course now is a 67, 68 par for you.
Yeah.
You just can't, and then play like absolute dog crap, and expect people to not give you
Right.
shit for it.
Oh yeah. He welcomed a lot of stuff. He set
brought a
himself
lot
up
of stuff
pretty poorly.
on his own
Yeah.
shoulders, didn't he?
Yep.
This is in no way sponsored by Sprite, but I've been drinking them all week. So. Speaking of some of our sponsors, want to throw some love out to Nancy Powell, Gun Roofing. We're not going to do a commercial or anything. Just wanted to shout out the names. Allison South and South Creative. Of course, Augusta Hemp Company taking care of us all week with these DHDA beers or something. I don't know. I don't do that crap. But evidently, I've heard they're good. I don't know. If they taste good, they're seltzers. So a big thanks to everybody who's helped make this whole weekend possible. Look at old Shane Lowry. Didn't we say early in the week that we thought Shane Lowry might make a little move because of the wind? He's playing extremely. I mean, he's
It looks
tied
like
for second.
Yeah, he's gonna be that guy. He's gonna be the first one to get it to 4. It looks like for the day.
Oh, that's on 2?
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
so
gonna be for
what's left
birdie.
for birdie? Nice.
He could get it going today. You know.
Yeah,
That
50-degree
wind.
temperatures and wind doesn't bother Shane Lowry
No.
growing up in Ireland.
Yeah, that's his bread and butter.
He's kind of like, let's do this. Corey Connors got it back down to 2 under.
My boy Cam Smith fell apart a little bit yesterday.
He-
it
you
was
know-
just a little shaky the whole time.
I don't think some of the putts he normally puts in the back of the cup just,
Yeah.
blazed by a little bit. He's somebody again though that he can, but if he catches fire, he can get there.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm Scheffler, I'm thinking to myself, shoot a 70 and I've got to have at least a 3 or 4 shot lead.
Yeah. Yeah, I was watching the leaderboard yesterday. They put up the numbers, and I'm watching everyone's floating around 4 or 5 under through 9. I mean, there's no way they get to 13 or 14, and then Scheffler finishes the day at 8, and I'm like, well,
Maybe so.
he might be the only one to be there, but he's on pace.
Did you see on earlier today on 4, Kiz had to hit a 3-wood into the par 3. Hit a great shot, missed the putt, but hit a great shot. Zalatoris there on 6, leaving it short and right. That's going to be a tricky little bump and run all the way across the green. Shane Lowry here for birdie on 2.
Yep.
4 under, 1 under for the day. Listen, if you're going to win at Augusta, you have got to take advantage of the par 5s all day. Don't let the par 3s kill you, and go low on the par 5s.
Yeah, you definitely got to get those birdies when they're supposed to be made, because you're going to miss a lot of greens on these par 4s today, for sure.
And they've lengthened a lot of the holes. I didn't know that they had linked at 11 until yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't remember 4 being 250, 240 off the tee either.
Yeah, 4's brutal.
Schwartzel was just way back. Giving it a run, though. Roll out.
There's a golf shot
That's
from
gonna
the
be-
old,
from 270 from
the old former champ.
Schwartzel, who's South African, by the way, not German. I was thinking I couldn't remember if he was German or South African. It's Martin Keimer is the German
Yep.
that won in the 2000s. Let's see, how many South Africans have won this tournament? Immelman,
Yeah, you got Immelman, you got
obviously
Schwartzel,
player. Schwartzel. I know Nick Price always gave it some runs. I don't know if he was from South Africa.
You got Louis. He's always given it a run, but
Yeah, this year had
not
to
around
withdraw.
this year. Yeah. Oh, there's a shot.
Stay right there. Scheffler looked like if he can hit a nice little chip, he's got a good opportunity to go to 9 under. He's already 4 clear of the next player, Shane Lowry. It was a sweeping hook.
Tell you, this run he's been on, he's just having fun, it looks like. There's no stress about his game. He's just having a good time and hitting great shots.
Do you think that this is different, though? Because I was talking to somebody earlier today who said, taking out the match play, which is a whole different world.
Right.
He normally is not the guy. He wasn't the 54-hole leader on either of his other 2 wins.
Mm-hmm.
It's a different mindset when you're the hunted versus being the hunter.
Right.
So I'll be interested to see how he handles that this weekend.
Yeah, today will definitely
Great
be
shot by Morikawa right there.
a good indicator of how his run at number 1 run will go.
Right.
I mean, a lot of these guys these days can get streaky and string together these months of good golf, but he looks like he's setting up a good stay at the top.
Right.
He's just dialed in.
Lowry hitting a little stinger up on 3. Just short of the bunkers. A safe, smart play. Again, used to playing in the wind, no problem for him. Tiger's 200 yards out. He's 5-iron on 10. Get up. He's hit a couple of shots today that just haven't been sharp. They've come up 20 or 30 yards short. It's good to see him getting his irons maybe dialed in. That cold. There's nothing worse than not hitting a pure iron shot in the cold. Rahm misses his birdie putt on 12. That would have been big for him. Again, he's he's +4. I don't want to say out, but he's out.
Yeah, it feels like anyone
that's not at least even par has got to be.
They're just playing for a check.
Right.
Which
their position.
The checks they'll be getting are going to be substantial.
Right.
So.
David, the camera thing's in the shot again. You're killing me. Thank you, David. Don't you tell me what to do. Scheffler here on 2, little punch shot, a little chip here. Ooh, he put loft on it. That's surprising. Great shot, but I would have thought he might have done a little lower loft on that.
Yeah, it almost looked like he was trying to make that one. Got a little aggressive.
Right. DJ on 3, he's losing it out to the right, but I think he's going to be okay. It opens up over there. Or excuse me, that's 5, not 3.
I like the approach, though, Scotty's got. It looks like he's going to keep, try and keep that foot on the gas.
Yeah, today is not the day to celebrate.
Yeah, being a Georgia fan, I'm used to watching my team. We usually play, when we're up, we play to not lose instead of keep playing to win. And
right.
It looks like he's going to go with the play to win approach.
Schwartzel here for Eagle. He's on the very back of 2 green. His goal here is to get this anything inside 3 feet here should be nice. It's going to be a hard right to left swoop, I think.
I wonder if anybody picked him in like a Calcutta.
I doubt it.
They probably left and got stuck with him. Like, great, I got Schwartzel, and now they're just
what a
loving
lag.
it. It's going to get him to 4.
It's going to get Charles down to 4. Well, Jesus, nobody's heard from him since he won the tournament, right? I don't even know that he's done anything else. I guess he's probably playing on Europe, not the PGA Tour.
Yeah.
Maybe he is playing on PGA Tour. I have no idea.
I feel like this tournament's one of the only ones where these former champions can just show up out of nowhere and contend.
Right. Well, they have nothing to lose.
Right.
In these tournaments. Little birdie putt here, probably about a 30-footer. It looks like for Tiger on 10. Very fast. Hold. Left it about 2 to 3 feet short. Should be able to tap that in for par, move on to 11. Schwartzel did tap it in for his birdie on 2. So We've got 2 now at 4 under. What do you think's a number you got to be at competitive to Scheffler? Let's just say Scheffler, keeps playing well. Where do you think somebody's got to be? You got to be within 3.
I think 3, maybe 4, but 3 probably to
3 gives you a better idea to
have
maybe
a solid chance.
Have a chance because the way he's playing, you got to go. You're going to have to beat him.
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to.
Yeah, it's.
I don't think he's going to give it back.
It's going to take some low numbers. From what it looks like so far. Yep.
So Scheffler's now at 9 under.
Just picking up where he left off.
But I think for me, this is the underrated hardest part of the golf course. 3's not that bad, but 4, 5, and 6 are brutal.
Yeah. Yeah, I felt like, when the wind gets going and, all the attention's on Amen Corner, but people forget about this little stretch on the front. 4 and 5 are nasty.
That was not a good shot by Will Zalatoris. I don't know if he caught it thin and bladed it or what, but blew it by the hole. He's got about a 15, 20-footer coming back for par. Lowry on 3, 120 yards out. Left it off to the right. Spin back. There you go. About a 15-footer behind the hole. It's pretty flat back there, though. He's up on that top green, top shelf. Here's Zalatoris for par. Right side, short.
Yeah, for these guys, kind of in the mix that are all chasing Scotty, they're going to have to play basically perfect golf coming in, which is going to be hard to do today.
Yeah. Zalatoris birdied 1, which is tough. 1's a sneaky hard opening hole. It's crazy to think back in the original drawings, the 9s were flipped.
Mm-hmm.
10 was 1. Trying to go over the bunkers, which he should. I think it's 275 to carry. Scheffler's got no problem with that. You think about that though with the old flip greens. I wouldn't have had a problem with 10, but 9 being 18, I wouldn't have. 18's a great hole.
Yeah.
It's a great challenging hole.
Yeah, because anything can happen on 18 with that tee shot. You can hit it perfect.
You got to hit it down the chute.
Yeah. And seeing that in person, it is a tunnel you have to hit it through.
Right. So Morikawa gets a birdie back. He's now back to even, 1 under on the day. That was a great shot there on 6. And here's Charles Schwartzel. Now he's going over pretty much the exact same line Scheffler took. But he's about 30 yards shorter, so he's in the bunker, right where Kiz was earlier today. That shows you the difference in the length there between the two players. Lowry with the birdie putt here on 3. Little camera trickeration there. You think he made it, but I heard the awe, so I didn't call it in. His playing partner literally walked right in front of the camera shot as the ball passed. Looked like he missed that on the high side. So we got Scotty Scheffler at 9 under, 2 players at 4 under, and everybody else chasing from behind. Even par is top 20 right now, so Scotty Scheffler's really showcasing how much he's just dominating this course. Let's go ahead and take our break now, if that's cool with you guys. Charles, is that good with you, Chucky Chuck? I like it. We're going to go ahead and take a little break right here. When we come back, we'll have a guest, and we'll talk some more about this golf, and we'll see how Scotty Scheffler can get it done. This is the Bobby Jones Invitational. We'll see you guys in a minute.
For over 30 years and 2 generations, Powell & Associates has been here to make you and your family comfortable with buying a home. By embracing the challenges of today, it is our goal to make sure that you are a part of the experience. even when you can't be. We know that life can be complicated. Buying a home shouldn't be. Powell and Associates, combining the traditions of the past with the innovations of the future.
To replace can be a nightmare for homeowners, especially when you need to file insurance claims. When your roof needs repairs due to damage from severe weather or old age, you want to make sure that your roofing team can help make the repair process simple and easy. What if you had a contractor that worked with you to ensure that you get your roof repaired or replaced as quickly and painlessly as possible? The team at Gun Roofing makes the claims and repair process simple for homeowners by offering free inspections, lightning fast quotes, and quality craftsmanship that will last for years to come. Get an experienced roofer that is licensed, bonded, and insured to protect your home today. Call Gun Roofing at 706-962-7026. Again, that is 706-962-7026 to get your free roof inspection and get your roof done with Gun.
All right, welcome back to the Bobby Jones Invitational. This is Ryan Abel right here. This is my man ZT over here to my right. And over to my left, your right, is a Division I golfer at Augusta University. Man, tell me your name.
Jack Foyda.
Jack Foyda. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Bam. Where you from? Where you from, Jack?
Just north of Atlanta.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
So
about 30 minutes.
plays here locally at our university here in town, the Augusta University Jaguars. So two-time national champion at some point. They won back-to-back, didn't they, when Reed was
Yeah,
here?
they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2010, 2011.
Yep.
There you go.
They had Patrick Reed, Henrik Norlander.
Yeah, they had some players
a
on
lot
that
of
squad.
studs.
So how's the season going? The spring season? How y'all wrapping up?
Spring season's getting better. Unfortunately, our coach is stepping down at the end of the year, so it's kind of been crazy.
Oh yeah.
But
That'll
we're
add
playing
some
a lot
controversy.
better. We played well in our home event. Kind of some of the best teams in the country.
Right. Yeah, I know a lot of teams come here. I follow Carolina's golf team pretty much, but I haven't followed them strong this year. South Carolina, that is.
Yeah, they were here. Texas, Oklahoma State, kind of UCF, but we finished I think 7th or 8th.
Okay.
I got a little top 20, which is nice.
There you go.
Helped
Very
my
nice.
ranking. So we go to Texas in a week and a half for conference.
Okay.
So
And when are like the regionals and nationals and all that? When
So
does that
yeah,
start?
conference end of April, and then I think it's like a week or two into May we go to regionals. We got to win conference to get there.
Okay, you guys haven't had a strong year this year so far.
No, we're outside the top 50. Top 50 automatically go to
Okay.
regionals, but
When I went to North Greenville University, I lived with the golf team, and we used to have a blast. Just playing a bunch of golf and acting like a bunch of idiots, but that was D2 golf, a little different than D1 golf.
yeah, it's a lot
So-
of work, constant school, constant golf.
Yeah,
But it's
that's what you go for.
Yeah.
So you're a junior this year, so you'll be coming back for your senior year, or
Yeah, senior year, and I got the option of a 5th year.
oh, nice.
So
The old
the
COVID year. Yeah.
the old COVID red shirt. That's what you're looking for right there. Well, so you've played this course a couple of times.
yeah,
What are your thoughts on today? So Zach's a 1 handicap. I'm a 10. I don't think your handicap matters because you play like stroke golf. But, the course today, what are your opinions of how the course is playing? What are you looking for in the course today for the players that are going to play well today?
yeah. I mean, the course has looked awesome the past 2 days. I love the different weather changes. I mean, you had kind of warm weather Thursday, and today's cold and windy, and yesterday was really windy. So whenever that wind kicks up and it gets firm, it is difficult out there.
I've seen Scotty Scheffler take that vest off and put it on 4 different times now. I just don't think he likes swinging with it.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
He's got to look good though. He looks good when he has it on.
He does look good. I mean, pause, but he does look good.
This is kind of the weather we played in. We play it kind of end of February, beginning of March. So this is kind of the weather we're used to playing it in. But
Little tug right there, pulled it in the bunker there on left. That was Shane Lowry off the tee on 4. So when you played the course, what were your scores?
First year I was in the 80s. Second year I was 78. I mean, we played all the way back.
You played the champion tees?
Yeah.
Or the
it's-
tournament tees?
It's nuts. I mean, it's not easy out there for sure.
Did you make any birdies?
I've birdied 1, birdied 11 and 12 back to back.
There you go.
Oh, that's a
And
good
then
day.
I think the funniest thing I love telling people is that 13 and 15 I hit it in the water and made par
There you go.
in the same round. So
There's Cam Smith rolling one in. Little bird, little tweet. So Cam's 1 under for the day.
I haven't had the honor to play yet, but I feel like if you don't put a ball in Rays Creek, did you really play?
yeah, exactly.
Oh, well, don't you worry. If I ever get a chance to play, I'll put mini balls in Race Creek. And I don't mean that in an inappropriate way.
Yeah, it's crazy what Scotty's doing though.
Oh, Scotty is just dialed in.
He's red hot past 2 months.
Yeah, so you play at that highly competitive D1 level. You see a lot of these guys
Yeah.
that'll probably end up playing on tour. Like you said, you mentioned playing with Texas and Oklahoma State. I mean, what's separating him? Why is he just destroying these past few months?
He just doesn't make any mistakes. It's solid golf all the way around. I mean, the guy, what he's known for is his swing with his right foot and everything. He
The
pounds
right
ball,
foot
but-
jerk out underneath him.
Yeah. But the guy just doesn't miss putts. I mean, he is so solid whenever he has the opportunity.
Yeah, I think the thing I've seen about him is that he knows when to attack and he knows when to play safe. He knows where the miss is.
Yeah.
He knows where all right, I don't want to go here, but I can go here and make par. But he knows when he can, if he's got a shot, he knows his number. He can hit it when he's got to hit it. And he just, at that point, it's about executing. Every single one of these guys can make these shots.
Yeah.
It's who can execute and is dialed in. The Woo teeing off here on 11. It's got to hold on. Should be okay.
Corner. Yeah.
So he's right up the right side. It's a good little drive for Tiger. Of course, we're all cheering. I think everyone's cheering for Tiger. He noticeably is limping worse today than the first 2 days, in my opinion. And they caught him grimacing a couple of times coming off 3T on the Golf Network. But I'm not worried about them suing us.
Yeah, he looks good.
He's still
I mean,
swinging it
it's
good. He's still
very
playing right.
impressive,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's insane, really.
He's missed a few putts today. I wouldn't think he'd have a problem, on these short putts, but he's missed a couple.
He's missed a
already.
couple. The 2 missed putts on 5. He's gonna sleep. He's gonna lose some sleep
Yeah.
over. He had one do a 180 come right back at him on 5 for about a 4 foot for par.
Cam Smith picked up a birdie on 6.
Yep, 3 under.
Yeah, he looked impressive in the first round.
This is Schwartzel here. A
Ooh.
little short. Was that for par or birdie? I didn't see.
That was par on 3, so he made bogey.
So Schwartzel drops 1 back down to 3 under. So it leaves Lowry now.
I would be willing to bet.
One of our
that
dark horses.
I don't think he'll be in red numbers by the end of today.
You think Schwartzel will
I
drop
think-
all the way out of complete red numbers? Or you don't think he'll
I
shoot
think
under
so.
par today?
I think he'll finish maybe 1 under, even at best.
so.
For the tournament.
You're calling him a 75 today because he was 3 under starting.
Yes.
Brutal miss there for
That's my
DJ.
bold take of the day, and I don't know how.
Well, my
Don't know
bold
how
takes,
bold that is.
My hot takes have not gone so well. My hot take earlier this week was that Scheffler wouldn't make the cut.
Yeah, I mean
that was a hot take going into the week, but it has not.
He must have heard you.
He probably did. He was like that mother,
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people have kind of had that take on that, but I mean, it could either go 2 ways. He could be leading by 5 like he is, or
he blows up and doesn't make the cut.
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
Because the new number one, the
Yeah.
pressure with that. It was. I mean, admittedly, it was a hot take, but sometimes you got to jump out there on a limb.
I mean, he just looks
Again,
looks
10
so
under
solid.
par.
God Almighty.
I feel like it was one of those things where it's like, there's no way this guy can do it again, right? And then, you didn't want to be the guy like, what's
That's
your pick?
unreal.
Thank you, sir. You don't want to be the guy that's like, I'm taking Scotty Scheffler. Everyone's like, oh, look at you with the bold pick. He's won 3 out of his last 5 tournaments.
I know.
Who'd you pick to win the national championship? Kansas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like saying Alabama
Yeah.
winning the football championship.
Alabama's probably going to be ranked
pick.
number 1. Oh,
No.
breaking new ground there, Copernicus.
Thank you.
I brought my own drugs today, David. That's right, baby. These are all legitimate prescription drugs.
Yeah, so what are these drinks?
So there's like a seltzer
Yeah.
with what's Delta 8?
Yeah, it's got. I think it's from the hemp company out there. I don't think this is theirs. I just think they have.
It's like a THC.
It's like a
drink or
CBD
something.
type.
I don't know. I
I
don't
might
know.
get in trouble for that, to be honest.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was going to kind
Yeah.
of tell you. I think y'all might have to test.
Yeah, that's probably on the no-go.
So, but if you're over 21, you can have beer.
Yeah, beer would be a lot better. Beer would
David,
probably
let's
be
see if we
more-
can get. We can see if we got to do a jack of beer, man. A regular beer that's not going to make him not be able to play in his conference championship,
Yeah.
asshole.
If you get in trouble,
Well, he didn't know what was
I
in it. He
thought-
thought it was a beer.
I
He thought it was a
figured it
beer.
was
He's
just a
like, yeah, I can
beer.
have a
We'll-
beer.
I mean, we'll get rid of it as soon as Zach doesn't have to test anytime soon. He goes, man, going low. I mean, we're all right at this point, guys. I mean, 10 under this early on Saturday. You know, I don't think the scoring record's in chance because what was that, 20 now
20,
with
yeah.
DJ?
Yeah.
Although I would throw that one out. I don't feel like that one should count
Yeah.
in November.
Like
It's a
that's kind
different.
of like
it's
a Mickey Mouse record.
yeah, it's just a different deal. The other one would be what, Spieth at 18?
I think so, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I mean, 18 today
Yeah,
and
Spieth
tomorrow
and
would be...
Tiger did it. Yeah.
I mean, that's obtainable. Does he go 10 cup on it and go for the course record and then break all his clubs? That'd be great.
I mean, he's just dialed in. It's insane.
Now that's gonna
Awesome.
be a little delicate coming back up, but
Yeah, we actually had his caddy last night came out and hit some golf balls with us
yes. he
at a
did.
Champions Retreat.
There you go.
Who did that?
Scotty's caddy, Mr. Ted Scott,
Oh yeah,
who
was on Bubba's bag.
was formerly on Bubba's bag. He's got 2 green jackets already.
How long has he been with Scotty? Do you know?
I think this is his first full year with
Yeah.
Scotty.
So
So he seems to be a real golden
seem to be-
ticket for
yeah, they seem to be
Scotty.
working out okay. 203 here, downhill to 11. This looks a little right. Just short again. I think the cold is messing with his distance, man.
Mm-hmm.
He needs to club up almost.
He's limping a little bit. He looks like a guy that just is ready to get in the clubhouse.
Right. He looks like me when I'm on about 15 or 16 and my back's tired and all I want's a beer and a damn hot dog. And I've already broken 90, so I don't care what my score is because I'm not going to put it in the counter for my handicap. So I'm just ready to go in.
Yeah, geez, this guy was impressive yesterday.
Schwartzel.
Yeah. Something about Masters champions that kind of come back and
Mm-hmm.
get a little
They do. They
resurrected.
play. Yeah, they play here. They out of nowhere.
There's a golf shot there.
That was a hell of a shot. It's like that. They'll do that every once in a while. You know, like Tom Watson, came out of nowhere, 20 years ago or so. Jack Nicklaus did it when in the 90s. Guys you don't think are going to compete worth a damn, and then they get here this week and they just turn it on. Jason Day did that a couple of times, even though he's not a champion.
Yeah. That hole right there, 7, is one of the most underrated holes out there.
It's brutal.
Tee shot's tight, and the green is, one of the most difficult ones out
Well,
there.
where that pin is today is brutal.
Yeah.
You
So we
know?
found yesterday, for the first time, we posted up next to 7 green. There's like a nice hill. You can see 2 green, 3 tee box, and then watch them drive up 8. So it's a nice little corner that I've never stood at. And we posted up there yesterday for a
That's
few
JT.
crow's nests and sandwiches.
JT's here. Is this on 9, it looks like?
Yeah. It's one thing we went Monday out there, and walking down 9, I was shocked how uphill it was. Even though I've played it, I just never remember how uphill that second shot is.
That's the one thing that people don't understand, how much undulations in the hills and how steep some of these hills are.
Yeah, you can't see it on TV. Not
You
even
just
close.
can't. We looked it up last year. I think somebody looked it up last year. Like how many stories is it from the bottom of Amen to the top of the 1 tee box? David, do you remember?
What's that?
Like how much elevation change it is? Because I think the creek on 13 is the lowest elevation point, and then all the way to the top, it's like 18 stories or something. It was something crazy.
That's-
It's 176 feet.
Wow.
So in a story's 10 feet, right?
Yeah,
So 17 stories.
it's a pretty tall building.
I mean, you can see a little bit up when you play Augusta Country Club. You can see like 10 tee almost and like 2 fairway coming down, and then you can just tell the difference. Of,
Right.
It's crazy.
Look at old young Buck Scheffler in 05 compared to Tiger when it is, what would that have been, number 4?
Hmm. Yeah, they posted something yesterday. They're like, you're the best in the game when the guy running away with the Masters is wearing your shoes and your jacket.
Right.
This guy who's wearing his Tiger Woods, all his outfit.
All his woo stuff. So, Jack, what's one of you've played a lot of courses around the area. What's your favorite course here locally? And you can't say the National. That's out.
Yeah.
Like what?
I mean, we play Forest Hills all the time, a home course. They're fortunate, let us come out there.
That's a great track. I love Forest Hills.
It's underrated in my opinion. I mean, the greens are so nice. They're so slippery and
Yeah. What are they? They got those things. Sometimes when they get them ready for the tournaments, they have them rolling.
yeah. We had our home event was Saturday, Sunday, and the Monday before they stamped them at 14.
Yeah.
It was
I played that Tuesday and
Yeah.
was out there, and it was a little windy. I was like, these things are at least
Yeah.
14. I don't even know if the meter goes to 15, but I
Yeah.
feel like these would be that.
Oh
Yeah,
my
but,
goodness.
I mean, Forest Hills is nice. I like Champions going out there. That's more of like kind of my style of golf, just a little more open but challenging and long.
Yeah, Champion's a little long for me. I'm not a long hitter. As big as I am, that's probably surprising, but it's not. I don't. Forest Hill's a great course. 7's a tough par 3.
7's a really good par 3. Yeah,
You got to play a little cut because that pine tree's over your right side.
yeah. We play it from like 240.
Do you really? Oh, you play from the blacks?
Yeah, it's deep.
So is there a difference in? I mean, so like when you play the tournament, like when we go to play today, they've got the reds, the golds, the whites, the blues, the blacks, or
Right.
whatever. But like when they have tournaments there, they don't have any of those. It's just where they put the tee, right? So
Right.
there's
Yeah.
only one tee. Everybody
We
plays.
play-
the
They
same
call
tee.
those the Jaguar tees, right?
we play the Jaguar
Yeah.
tees. They're 2 club lengths from the back edge of every tee box. So it's
Long.
It's 7,100 at
Yeah.
least.
Good Lord.
It's
And what's the river from the blues? Like 68.
I think the river from the back tees is like 68.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I remember the river. That's where I play a lot. That's my favorite course in the area.
That's one course I haven't been out to yet.
Really?
It's nice.
Oh man, consider
Definitely
that done.
worth going to. The river, you can play, like, I can't figure that course out. Like, it's shorter than Forest Hills,
Yeah.
but it's, like, harder. You have to hit it
Yeah.
on the fairway, in the fairway.
Yeah, the river is it matters where you end up on the green. Like
Yes.
being on the green doesn't matter. Congratulations. If you're on the wrong part of the green,
Yeah.
you're in some trouble. Especially when they've got them rolling nice. Like right now, they've got them rolling so good.
Yeah, this week every course in this area is so nice.
Yeah, I mean they get it as nice as they can for sure.
Yeah, one thing that's cool to me is just how steep they set those prices Masters week.
Yeah. Oh, they definitely get, well, because they know people, they're here, and they know people are going to pay
Yeah.
no matter what.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I hate it though for me because I live here and I'm like I want to
Yeah.
play golf this week and I can't.
Yeah, everyone lives here. It's like, this is our week off from
Yeah.
playing.
Right.
Yeah.
I went and hit
Mistakes.
balls a couple of times but
Because
that's about it.
I'm itching to go get out there. I wanted to this morning, and I was
Yeah, the
like,
river this week is like 1,300 for a foursome.
Yeah, Forest Hills 800 I think for a foursome. I mean our coach was saying they would probably let us go out there, but he just said I'd go out late.
yeah.
So if you guys want to go play late, try and get 18 in. But it's a good week off. Just getting to practice
Yeah.
Western Masters. So
Right. Just
You
have a
can
good
enjoy the
time.
week too. You know,
Yeah.
all the festivities and such.
yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I mean, crazy how packed everything is. We've been to Doc's Sportside the
Mhm.
past 3 nights. I mean, you can barely walk in
Yeah.
there.
You were playing up there earlier this week, right? Over
Where?
at Doc's.
Where?
Doc's.
Oh yeah, Doc
Yeah.
Sportside. Yeah, I played there
Yeah.
on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
That place was nuts.
It is nuts. You can't even walk inside.
Yeah, they had the Velcro Pygmies played Wednesday. I was gonna go, and then I drove by, and there was literally nowhere to park, and I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
pass.
Are you going to Southbound either y'all tonight?
I think we might go to Doc's again. Yeah.
Man, it's the weather for me, man. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I know.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. It might be a little too nipply out there
Yeah.
for Big
Yeah.
R.
Apparently
And
there's
I've
gonna be a
seen the
lot
Future
of
Birds a
people, though.
bunch. You know, I might make an appearance.
Yeah, no. It seems like in 3 days we've gotten all 4 seasons.
Right. Welcome to Georgia.
That's perfect for the tournament too.
Tiger here playing on 12 here. He ended up bogeying 11, it looks like, 'cause he's 5 over. We missed that when we were talking about awesome shit. Come on, Tiger. Put a good shot here, buddy.
It's coming in there.
Yeah,
great
good
That was a
shot.
good shot. Got a chance for birdie there.
That's one hole people, I think, kind of look past. Yeah, it's might be the most beautiful hole out there, but hitting that green from 150 yards is tough.
Well, you got to
It's the
have
way
your-
they got it
yeah,
angled.
it's because it's
Yeah.
perpendicular to you. So there's not, there's only 10 yards of error. You got to know
there's-
your number for
it's-
sure.
It's a thin one up there.
I think it's got to be one of the best par 3s in the world.
Yeah. They're saying 13 is one of the best par 5s in the world.
Mm-hmm.
That's
See,
gorgeous
15 is
one, too.
my favorite par 5 on the course. I mean, what are some other iconic holes in golf, just in general? I mean, like, obviously you've got St. Andrews,
Yeah.
the road
18
hole,
at Pebble, 7 at Pebble.
Yeah.
18, 7 the downhill par
Like
3.
100-yard downhill hit into the ocean.
18
basically.
where you're cutting across for sure.
Yeah.
Obviously 17 at TPC Sawgrass.
Yeah.
Let's say 16 at TPC Scottsdale,
Yeah.
the stadium
Mm-hmm.
hole.
A lot of good par 3s out there.
A rare
Scheffler
miscue
gave one
there.
back. Well, I'm going to sound like an asshole here, but I want him to come back because I want tomorrow to be sent to,
I'm
I want it
always
to be
in
a
that
good
same boat. I
tournament.
hope Scotty does win it.
I could
but-
care less if he wins. I just don't want him to run away with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was telling some of the boys last night, he's a great golfer. Everyone loves him, but I mean, how fun would Sunday be if he's got a 1-shot lead and he's got 20 guys chasing him?
Yeah. That's what it looked like it was going to
That's
be
what,
after Thursday.
Yesterday it was looking like early, like, oh my gosh, there's 30 people within 4 shots of the lead.
And then he just ripped apart the back 9.
And then he just decided to go low. Gotta love the fake birds in the background, CBS. So he gives one back on 4, which, we said 4, 5, and 6 is probably one of the toughest stretches on this golf course, especially today. That's going to happen. What are some iconic par 4s, though? I mean, because par 4s are kind of boring.
Yeah.
you
It's
think-
definitely
can you
hard.
think-
Usually,
Right.
every course has usually got 14 of them, so it's hard
I would say
Yeah.
11 at the Nationals, a top par 4.
That
Yeah.
is for sure.
Pinehurst.
I think 18 at TPC, Sawgrass. That's a good one.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the one at oh man, it's a par 5 though, I think, at Harbortown. Is 18 a par 5?
No, 18's par 4.
The
That's
par-
a good par 4.
that's a good par
That's a good
4.
That is a good one.
Just because of the iconic look with the marsh
Yeah.
and the lighthouse in the
It's
background, and it's
long, too.
long.
And that green is probably as big as this room. It's
Yeah.
tiny.
I've never played that course either. I want to, but I've never had a chance to play it.
Yeah, they got a good number of courses out in Hilton Head. Yeah, we played a tournament out of Pinehurst a couple weeks ago, or a month or so ago, but I mean that course is difficult out there.
Number
Uh,
2.
Number
Yeah.
2
Yeah.
is crazy. They got a good number of holes. 18 there's beautiful. Goes back to the clubhouse.
Mm-hmm.
So Schwartz will on 5 here with the honors. Might not have those very many times playing with Scheffler.
Three wood off that tee is interesting.
So why would somebody hit a 3-wood there? Is he trying to set up a good yardage going into the green, I guess, or because it doesn't take the bunkers out of play?
No, I think it would just depend on how long he hits it and his kind of game plan. I mean, wherever that pin is on 5 today, you could either kind of go for it and the chip would be hard, or he could lay it back and get a nice little wedge in there.
Right. That's how I play 6 at the river. If the pin's in the front, I'm 3-wood off the tee. If the pin's in the back, I'm driving it.
That pin up top is, if you land it and keep it up there, is a golf shot.
It's a golf shot for sure. Scheffler came out of that one a little bit, but I think he's going to be all right. Opens up over there on 5. Big, huge fairway. That's one of the bigger fairways. There he goes, putting that jacket back on. I guess only this part of his body's cold. It's this part right here.
Break.
Turn in. Get in. Attaboy.
All right.
There you go, Tiger.
Tiger gets one back, gives the crowd a thrill.
He's back in the mix.
He's only 13 off the lead. Tiger reminds me of those players that you know. Like for me, like right now, I feel like watching Tiger is kind of like at any moment he could give you a thrill to where he used to be, you know. But he just consistently can't be that anymore. It'd be like watching Babe Ruth in his later years, or you know, any of the football greats in their later years.
It's like, almost like watching, which Tom Brady is still playing at a ridiculous level, so that's almost not a good comparison. But
it's like watching Elway towards the end of his career when he finally won Super Bowls.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he wasn't the Elway of old, or Brett Favre when he was still gunslinging.
It's like watching Matt Ryan any year past his rookie year.
Oh, God. Although I will say, this has nothing to do with golf. That is the shittiest trade in NFL history.
Yeah, they got nothing.
They got nothing for it, and they're still paying for most of it.
Yeah, like we're going to give you a full quarterback,
It's
pay a
like-
salary, and we'll just take like a loaf
basically,
of
they're
bread
just
for it.
like, God almighty. And then they signed Marcus Mariota.
Yeah, I think they're going for a draft pick.
I don't know,
would hope
but there's
so.
no QBs worth a damn this year.
No.
Maybe they're just really banking on Mariota. He's going to turn it around. Like he was a first-round pick for a reason.
I just don't.
He's a Heisman winner, isn't he?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so was Ty Detmer and Doug Flutie.
You both Falcons fans. Grew up.
I am a Falcons fan. Yes, but I want to clarify that by saying, like, not really.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't live and die when they win or lose. You know, like when they win, I'm excited. I'll watch. When they lose, it's not like, oh my God, my week is ruined.
It's definitely not like Georgia football for me. Like that's
college
that's the real
football
deal
is where
for
it's
me.
at for me. Like when South Carolina loses, and that's a whole shit ton, I get very disappointed.
Yeah, my family's from New England, so everything sort of Boston.
Okay, Boston,
Yeah.
Red Sox,
Pats.
Who's your?
Celtics.
Do you have a hockey team then?
Bruins? Yeah.
The Bruins. Okay, that makes sense. So literally Massachusetts all the way.
Yeah.
Do you have a college team though?
I mean, I've one of my dad's buddies takes me to Georgia games all the time, but I mean,
You don't really care.
I
if
don't
they
have
win or
any
lose.
ties from
Right.
Georgia, but a lot of people around me are Georgia fans, so I mean, I like going to the games, rooting for them,
Right.
but
You're not crying tears
no.
like some of them are. Man, when South Carolina went there and somehow by some miracle of Jesus Christ won in 2019, I was walking out, dude. There were literally Georgia fans crying, and I just wanted to be like, "I feel you, bruh."
I feel you.
But I was also like, "Ha But you're also trying to be really quiet because you're outnumbered as shit.
Oh yeah.
And you just want to get back to your car, go home, start talking shit in your car. Scheffler here's turning it in. Nice little draw. It's a good shot. Schwartz was in a good shape too. Missed that.
I guess Schwartz will win for it.
Looks like he did.
I love this little hook he hits.
Oh, when he hits a little stinger,
Little bullet.
it's going right.
Oh.
So what's your natural golf shot, Jack? Are you a right to left player, left to right player?
My whole career, I've hit I've hit a big draw. I love the big draw.
Yeah.
But past 2 years we've been the swing coach at Zach actually goes to Taylor
Yep.
up at the Kingdom in Lake Oconee, but we've been really pushing the fade. I'm hitting the nice little cut now, and it's awesome.
Yeah, he's really changed my mindset on the fade. I used to
Yeah.
think it was like a shorter balls, like a
Yeah.
shorter striker's shot.
Yeah.
But that hook, man, like it can get out of hand.
Yeah.
Start running because those don't stop.
No.
That's the problem when you overcook it, for sure. I'm a natural draw player as well, but recently I've kind of taught myself to play more of a fade. It's a safer, for me, it's a safer swing
Yeah.
in regards to making sure I stay more on line. Because for me, just my natural body swing, it's more difficult for me to really lose a slice
Yeah.
than it is for me to turn my hands over and really crank a drive.
Yeah, it's helped me. I mean, it just basically for me eliminates one side of the golf course, and it's
Right.
just knowing that gives you a little more confidence.
So Tiger's in pretty good shape here off 13. Obviously, I mean, at this point, he's 4 over. I mean, he's got to go for it. Scheffler's still way out there. Shane Lowry 4 under. Charles Schwartzwell, Cameron Smith, both at 3. DJ at 2. A couple other people at 2.
I mean, something's got to happen here. There's no way we're just going to watch the next 27, 30 holes and it just be the Scotty show. I feel like someone's going to go on a tear.
Somebody's either got to go on a tear. He's going to have to give a couple back, even if it's just for the good of the cause.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
Got to share it sometimes. You know.
Have either one of you guys been to the honorary start?
Well, a long time ago, I got to see one.
I've never been to one. I
forget,
really would want to go.
I mean, it might have been like 2010, 2011, but it is
Yeah.
cool.
My
That is
dad-
the most quiet you'll ever see that place.
My dad used to go every year on Thursdays, and he said it was his favorite part of the whole tournament. Of course, back in the day, you had Slamming Sammy Snead and what was the other guy's name? Hogan might have done it early on, but it was another guy, Byron Nelson.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They were out there.
Yeah, we were talking about it a couple nights ago about who would be, once this generation kind of dies out, I mean, who would be the next 3 up?
So the next one up, in my opinion, is going to be Raymond Floyd.
Yeah.
For sure.
I think in
Faldo will do it eventually if he's ever not working the tournament, I guess.
I would say maybe
'Cause-
Langer.
I think Bernard can still play.
Yeah, as long as he still plays.
Bernard still plays. I think longer to be up there because I think the only thing with Raymond Floyd that I think you need to be a multiple time winner. And
Yeah.
Floyd only won it once. But they did at the par 3 this year because Jack announced that he was done playing. He's not playing any more golf. He's only doing the honorary start. It was Watson and Player and Floyd.
Yeah.
So that makes me think that he might be in line, for that kind of a notoriety. Because Raymond doesn't play the course anymore either. Of course, other past champions, you'd have to think. I mean, Seve Ballesteros, if he was alive, would be there for sure.
Yeah.
He was so beloved. Jose Maria Olazabal, if he ever when he quits playing competitive,
Yeah.
would have to be
I think
considered.
Larry Mize would be cool, being that he's
Because he's a local boy.
Yeah.
Again, just Ben Crenshaw as somebody
Yeah.
I could see doing it as a multiple time winner. Again, I would really like to see it stay multiple winners.
Yeah.
It's just, you'll never get that Player Palmer Nicholas. That's
no.
that's crazy.
No. I mean, at that point, you were talking about 13 green jackets.
Yeah.
Cam needs to put this tight.
Come on.
That's a good leave, but still, he's going to want it a little closer.
He's getting it back.
Cool. Just let me know when it's on so I can talk about it. All right, so you're going to be looking live out there on us, our hospitality cam. Some of the food's ready. We're here at 2321 Washington Road. Come on down. Dr. Millhouse's chiropractic practice. You do have to park, though, at Neptune Dive and Ski and walk up the hill. It's about a smooth 50-yard walk. Not too bad. And for your reward, you get free alcohol and free food. And these Delta 8s that Jack can't drink. So come on down.
No.
Come on down and hang out with us here today. Bring a jacket. It's a little nippy out there. Or don't, and we'll make fun of you.
There's a few guys out there in shorts.
Yeah, some shorts out there.
It's bold.
We back in? We back inside? All right. So Schwartzel didn't end up parring 5. JT's in trouble here on 10. Too bad Bubba's not here to bail him out. Tag in golf.
That was an exquisite shot he hit on 18 yesterday.
Look at this shot.
Oh, sit.
Sit right there.
Oh, wow.
What a golf shot that is.
Sit. Stay.
That's
Oh,
incredible.
that's a hell of a shot.
I mean, he
knows it.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
He's
You're
like-
looking at that off the tee, and you're thinking 4 would just
You're
be.
thinking, yeah, he's hanging out.
Yeah,
with
here we go.
Oh, here we go. Is this 18?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember this shot from yesterday.
This was nuts.
Good Lord. I didn't see that one. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Almost made it.
Did he didn't make the cut, though, did he?
He did, yeah.
Oh, he did?
He was one over overall. He's on my little
Of course.
fantasy team.
Here's the shot.
Easily a top 5 shot in the tournament history.
Look at that thing. You could just see it turning.
A wedge, no less.
Jesus. Unreal golf shot. I was there that day, but went home to watch the final. Went home to watch the last holes.
Yeah, I had a couple buddies go yesterday, and there's one out there today. But I feel like practice rounds are, in my opinion, a little better to go watch just because you can see more. But once it gets to the tournament, I mean, my buddy yesterday, he was on one, behind one green in the stands, and was just there all day.
Yeah.
It's like you can't really see much.
I like being out there on a Sunday. Bubba has blown up today to 6 over. But I like being out there on the Sunday because the buzz and the energy. But usually when the leaders hit around 10, I leave so that I can get home in time to watch the final. Because I was out there in 05 when Tiger chipped in on 16 and missed it because I wasn't there.
Yeah.
So I didn't get to see because I was there, but I wasn't at the hole. So I didn't get to hear that. I heard the shot, and everybody was talking about how amazing the shot was. But, you know, this was before DVRs and shit like that existed. I had to, wait until I saw it on SportsCenter later. Lowry for birdie.
No, here we go.
Oh, let's go, Shane.
Here we
Let's go.
That's someone who can make a run for sure.
Yeah, we like his golf game, especially on a course like today with the weather. It doesn't bother him. He's going to keep it low out of the wind.
Yeah,
And I don't know that an Irishman has ever won the tournament. Look that up. I don't think an Irishman's ever done it.
I don't think so.
I think they might. So I know that Sandy Lyle won, so that's Scottish.
Mm-hmm.
I know Nick Faldo's won it. That's English. And I know Ian Woosnam won it. That's Welsh.
Right.
Alex Higgins and Ken Doherty.
When did they win it?
That must have been like the 40s.
Like in the 30s and 40s?
The 80s.
No. Yeah, that's wrong. Our fact checker's rechecking his facts.
There's a tournament called the Irish Masters.
Mm-hmm.
That's what got me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a lot of Irish men have probably won that one.
Yeah, I would think a lot of men have won the Irish Masters. We're talking about the tournament. Can't sue us because we were talking about the Irish Masters.
That's on a good line there.
That's a great line. Get up.
Yeah. So no, the answer is no.
So, and then no one from Northern Ireland either.
Rory McIlroy.
Rory's the one. Yeah, Rory's the one who should.
Do it.
Oh, he did go for it. He's staring
at it.
Be there.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
shot.
Sit right there.
perfect.
All right.
That will be for Ig.
Look out.
I mean, listen, if Tiger finishes in red numbers this week, it might be the most impressive thing.
Yeah.
It honestly might be more impressive than him winning it in 2019.
Yeah, that's like what you said earlier. Like,
it's just
you
so
see those
unreal.
glimpses of his peak time, and then you see this, and you start spinning your head like, God, if he could get it to even, I mean, he could go out and shoot 61 tomorrow.
Right. You start thinking to yourself, he could go out and open, Because I mean, he's done it. He's. I wonder what his low score is here at the tournament. 64, maybe 65. I know it's not 63 because that's the course record.
We got home last night, and my wife, I mean, obviously she follows golf. She knows it pretty well. And she's like, why Tiger? Like, what makes him so much better than everybody else? I was like, 1 second. YouTube, Tiger Woods career highlights. It was like a 20-minute video, and at the end she was like, my God.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many people, I mean, not girls specific, but so many people that are like, just see the side other than golf of Tiger. And there's like, why do you like him? Why is he the best? And why does everyone kind of follow him the most? And I'm like, it's just that guy.
He's that dude.
Well, it's like me on 16 and 05 missing it, you know. If you're there, you want to follow him because you might see greatness.
Yeah.
Cam Smith did birdie 8. Got that putt to go.
Attaboy, Cam.
I like it.
But you might see greatness. You know, you might see something that you would never think anyone can do, and then he does it. And sure, it doesn't happen nearly as often today as it used to.
He's just got that effect. Like being there yesterday, we followed him for the whole back 9, and people would just look at him. And it's the whispers. Yeah. Everyone's like, "My God, dude, it's Tiger Woods."
Right,
It's like, yeah,
JT.
Let him know.
That would have been a birdie.
That was just burn the edge on 10 after one hell of a shot out of the woods between 10 and 18. One under on the day, 2 under on the tournament.
Yeah, he had a good little 5 under round yesterday. That was big.
67, yeah. I mean, honestly, guys, I don't necessarily see Scheffler giving a bunch back, but I can see him plateauing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So some other players are going to have to go get him.
He's not going to shoot 4 rounds in the 60s. I wouldn't think. I mean, he could, but
well, he shot
that's hard to
69,
do.
67, right?
Yeah, that's hard to do.
So you got to think. But again, you think today, like I said earlier, if I'm Scheffler, I'm thinking if I shoot 70, I got to have at least 2 or 3 stroke lead.
Oh, at least
70, 69, I think would be a pretty ideal round today.
Yeah, I mean, I think if he shoots even today, he's still 2-3 ahead. But I mean, what he's done is just nuts. I said at the beginning of the week that 9-10 would win.
I was at 11-12.
Yeah,
I was thinking 12.
Just with all the weather changes.
So, hey, well, let's take a quick break. Let's pay some of those bills real fast at the top of the hour. I drank too much Sprite, so I need a minute. This is the Bobby Jones Invitational. We'll be right back here with some more golf, hanging out with Zach and Jack. I like that. That sounds
good.
Cool.
One night we were hanging out at Casey's and probably having meat and cheese. Probably. And definitely wine. And started thinking about how cool it would be to start a charcuterie business so you can get a little bit of everything instead of just one meal or one big sandwich. You can just kind of pick off the tray and get a little taste of it all. Crowd pleaser.
Wow.
So, what does video mean to me? Video to me is our opportunity to share the story of a business.
Video to me means passion. It means creativity. It means having a vision. It allows me to capture moments in time, then transferring those moments into a story.
What video means to me is being able to help another person make their visions come to life, making their ideas a reality.
This is my own personal puzzle that I get to put together 100 pieces, 100 clips, and just create a story for somebody to see.
These stories don't get shared often, and honestly, it's our job to develop them and give our editors and myself an opportunity to share that story with the world, to give that business an opportunity that they may have never gotten before.
All right, welcome back to the Bobby Jones Invitational. I'm here with my boys, Zach and Jack. This is Zach Tully on the right. And I don't want to butcher your last name, man. Jack?
Voida.
Yeah. I'm going to get it before it's over, I swear. Probably not, but I'm going to try. Tiger here for Eeg, just in time here on 13. Show us the magic.
Come on.
Got to get there.
Go.
Got to get there. Little short. Tap in birdie, though, for Tiger. Getting back to 3 over. Scheffler, while we were away, did birdie 6, so basically he's telling me to shut the hell up. He's not coming back at all. A little back-to-back birdie there for Tiger, though, on the back here.
Yep.
After bogey in 11.
Who knows? Maybe he could birdie.
Birdie 14, birdie 15.
The last 5.
Hey, he did that shit in 2020 after he dropped a 10 dime on number 12. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Put a 10 on 12, and everybody's like, oh, well. And then he goes birdie, birdie, par, birdie, birdie, birdie.
Yep.
For the best 39 of all time. So a little rundown here. Cam Smith birdied 8, so he's at 4 under. Shane Lowry's at 5 under, and he is on the green in 7 with a birdie opportunity. Scheffler just bombed one down the middle of 7, and he is 10 under. Charles Schwartzel was also teeing off just now on 7. He's at 3 under, and JT, it just missed a hell of a birdie opportunity on 10. Oh, what a shot there. He's at 2 under.
Corey Connors.
Corey Connors, the old Canadian sensation, the Mountie. Dropping one in tight on 2. I mean, to about 2 feet there on 9.
Yeah, I got him on my.
He's on your Calcutta?
Little draft team.
Your little draft team? They haven't showed Harold Varner the third today at all, which makes me think he's blown up.
Yeah, he must be shooting 100.
He was 2 under going into today.
Yeah, that's right.
I was liking him the way he was playing, but hey, listen, it's all fun and games until you get to Saturday, son.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Scotty just
I think he just ate a whole Snickers bar.
It looked like he put the entire granola bar in his mouth at one time. Taking no prisoners anywhere. JT approaching here on 11, working it in right to left as you should. Everybody's leaving that short. 11 has been dominating people this week because they've added that length. It's just made it that much more difficult.
Yeah, I like the changes they did. They added length, and the right of the green, they lowered it a little bit.
Right.
So it can't bounce off that hill and get onto the green, so that's tripping people up a lot.
I got to see for the first time in person yesterday a world-famous Kevin Na walk-in birdie, and he did it on 11.
On 11, yeah. I saw that putt sиться right here, buddy. We were synergy right there.
Yeah.
Me and you. Tiger pulled his
fist bump at the same time.
Yeah. Tiger pulled his tee shot on 14, so if he birdies this one, it's gonna be pretty nice. He did get bounced out into the second cut, but Zalatoris turning over a nice little drive here on 10. Trying to catch the shoot, and he does.
I've always said if that guy can if he can rank top 25 in putting stats, he would win a lot of tournaments.
Is that his kryptonite is putting? He's not a great putter.
Yeah. I mean, he's got a lot of famous videos on the internet of those little 2-footers where it takes him a hot minute to make the stroke.
Cam Smith pulls that on 9.
I feel like JT had that putt earlier, or someone had it, and it went right.
That's been fooling people, man. That's crazy. So if you had to put together, this is a fun conversation here. Maybe we'll see how if you could put together the best golfer of all time using one person's tee shots, driver, one person's irons, one person's short game, and then one person's putting, because I think putting and short game are different. Mm-hmm. So driver, iron play, short games like wedges around the green, and then putting. Who from all time? Mm-hmm. Who would you grab?
Build your golfer.
Build your golfer.
Ooh, this is a good question.
And we're going to ponder it here, so you don't have to answer, because we're just going to take some thinking.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's going to take a little bit of thinking.
But let's keep that in the back of our minds. Obviously, Scotty Scheffler right now is putting a strong case to be all 4.
Yeah.
And this is not to play any specific course. This is just in general, not not to play the National, just any course. I got a couple in mind. I'll throw a couple just to start us out here. Short game wedge play, I'm going Phil. Mm-hmm. I'm just going Phil, one of the best of all time, in my opinion. Putting, I'm going Ben Crenshaw.
Okay.
Old school, but that joker could roll the stick. Irons, I don't know. I can't think of. I mean, there's so many great ball strikers. Lee Westwood's a great ball striker who just can't putt worth a shit. Turn in, settle. Now, why at the National is no one cleaning that damn sand off? That pisses me off.
They usually have people by every green.
That come,
the whips out there.
Whip it.
Yeah. Yeah, he started the day at 3.
All right.
Or 2 under. Oh.
He started at 1. Yeah, he started at 1. So he's at 2 under now. Making the turn. Corey Connors, the old Canadian sensation. I think there. So now he's having to clean it off himself. Amateur. I would say off the tee. Man, I don't know.
I'd maybe take someone with a little bit of length. It's hard. I haven't watched much of. I mean, of course, you got the greats like Jack and Arnie and more of those guys, but I just haven't. Being young, I just haven't been able to watch them very much, and like I couldn't tell you.
Well, you have to think like, what could they do with today's technology?
Yeah,
like you put their 30-year-old, 25-year-old body with today's technology. Could Jack? Because Jack used to be known as a bomber.
Yeah.
And back then 290, 300, 270, 290 was a bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With those old persimmon ones, you put today's technology in his hands with his swing speed back then.
Yeah.
Who knows how far he might hit the golf ball?
And that's what we did last night. We had, Ted was out there with Scotty's TrackMan, and we were getting some numbers, and we had, we had the brand new TaylorMade Titleist driver, and then I pulled out my old persimmon wood from like the 1970s that I have. I'm like, let's get some numbers on this, and it's night and day. Like I'd hit one with a TaylorMade, and my farthest one was like 320. And then I hit one with the persimmon, and the longest one was like 285, 290.
Right. Yeah. And threaded. It was probably threaded.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. That's a great question.
But it is. I mean, the club head is like the size of the ball. It's like if you hit it, like there's no toe, like.
Yeah, there's no toe. There's no toe draw.
The twist face technology. There's none of that. You miss it.
Yeah.
Shank
it. It is deep right.
It's like Bagger Vance. You top it 20 yards.
Yeah.
You'd have to say people like Jose Maria Olazabal have great touch around the greens as well. He's a great iron striker.
Like Seve
Ballesteros was a great iron player.
I think Spieth would be one of my. I'd be considering his wedge play, like his short game.
Spieth?
In like prime Spieth.
Yeah. Dialed in Spieth.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are talking about taking the best of these people, not necessarily, everybody's goes through bad swing changes or problems.
I mean, you can take a big argument in Tiger's putting.
Wow.
That's a great shot. Was that Scheffler?
Yeah.
Jesus. How do you end up below the hole when the thing's 4 steps on? I would probably take Tiger's the 2000, 2001 ball striking Tiger
Yeah.
for irons. He missed the eagle, but he did get a birdie. So that was his second shot, I hope.
Yeah.
He didn't really have anything to do.
much.
He could only do was try and poke a little low draw up there.
Yeah. I mean, I honestly like prime Rory off the tee.
Yeah.
And some of those tracers he's got,
That's right.
so nice.
You know, and of course, DeChambeau hits absolute bombs. They were saying Cameron Champ hits his longest driver on tour right now.
Mm-hmm.
Averages 324 off the tee. Average.
Yeah. I saw him. We went out to Kiowa for the PGA, and I saw him tee off a couple times, like 9 and 10, and it's just, it looks and sounds different.
Right.
It's crazy. It just floats
Oh
in the
no,
air.
that's gone.
Mm.
Tough break for Schwartzel there. Hit a great shot. It was literally inches away from being 10 feet, and now he rolls to the bottom of the hill, and he's a good 25 feet away.
That's one of those greens where you see that on TV and you're like, how is the ball doing that?
Yeah.
But you see it in person. There's
Yeah.
there's like no flat spots on any of these greens. Oh wow,
That's a miscue.
not good there for old JT.
So he gives one back. Justin Thomas gives one back on 11 there. Tiger's in some trouble behind the green on 14. Scotty Scheffler's getting a close-up of wearing it looked like a hand warmer on his face. But
They're not giving him any flattering shots in this little.
they're not right. But he might be cold, but his golf game's pretty hot. That's terrible. I love Charles Barkley. He's a national treasure.
Yeah.
Want to say big thanks today to the Augusta Hemp Company for providing the food out there today. We got barbecue, we got macaroni and cheese, we got booze, we got alcohol, we got sodas, we got the whole nine. We got some games out there. I did not beat Chris's ass yesterday in chipping game because we didn't play. If I would have whacked his ass. David, what's this I hear about Chris taking a video of me taking a nap the other day and then having you play it on the show?
I did see that.
That is correct.
I did see
Did that happen? Did you play it on the show?
We haven't played it yet.
That will not be played. Actually, you know what? Piss on it. I don't care if you play it. I'm a grown man. If I want to sleep in my damn truck, I'll sleep in my truck. You know, they have me up here. You hit me like a damn labor worker that doesn't have a union. Me and Zach need to form a union up here. But I do want to say big thank you to all the sponsors this week to making everything possible. Nancy Powell, Gun Roofing, Augusta Hemp Company, Dr. Millhouse here at this 2321 Washington Road has been great to us. Anna Davis, the little 16-year-old holding up the Anwar Trophy. Pretty impressive. I did not know until yesterday that if you have drive, chip, and putt tickets, you're only allowed to go to 1 and 18.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have the rest of the course roped off.
Yeah, because Tiger was out there playing, just nobody out there.
Oh, look at old Bubba.
That's one thing I participated in when I was a kid. Got to the third stage.
Yeah.
You get to the third stage, you take the top player from the division, and it's intense. It gets hard.
I believe it. I won a punt, pass, and kick competition when I was little.
There you go.
But I didn't play golf when I was little, so
There's
who
like
knows?
the video of like Andy Reid when they always play those on Monday night. He's like
really?
7 feet tall, like, and these other like 10-year-olds are with him.
Oh, I
And
love
he
it.
Punts at like 80 yards.
I love it. Schwartzel from Birdie here on 7. Again, he was just inches away from having a great shot. Get in.
Ooh.
Oh, and it just runs out of steam.
Oh, we can't believe it.
Are you really? Y'all are busters. Chris is just mad because he can't beat me in sports. I just want to let everybody know that they didn't show it to me.
It was on Instagram. That's the only way I
Yeah,
saw
I,
it.
s- I saw
It's
it
already
too.
been on Instagram?
Yeah.
Oh, it's on now.
I saw it yesterday. Yeah,
Chris,
What's it on Instagram on?
He
I thought it was on the Instagram.
yeah,
Story.
he took to the Instagram stories and
Yeah.
said, I heard
It might
on-
be gone
Ryan
now.
was talking.
Because
It's on Bobby Jones. It was on the BGI show?
Yeah, he went back and saw that you were talking crap. And
He didn't appreciate your Chippo slander, which was true. You
It
did.
was not. It can't be
Yeah, it
slander
was
when you're
true.
telling the Lord's truth.
It was true.
Okay, it is not my fault that I beat him 11-0. It sounds like he needs to get to the course.
Hopefully he's out there practicing right now.
I hope so. He needs it.
it's definitely that's tough.
That's tough to swallow, but I mean the guy's 5 ahead.
I was about to
Yeah.
say.
I mean you miss a 10-footer for birdie on 7. It's not the end of the world. when you're
Oh,
5
so he
ahead.
didn't put it as a post. It was only on my story, so I can't go watch it now. Well, listen. Haters gonna hate.
Scotty's really not doing Nike a favor there by he's putting the vest on when he's not playing and then takes it off. It's not really doing Nike a favor there.
A little lip out there on 7 for Scotty Scheffler, but he's still all right. Still 5 clear of Shane Lowry as he makes his way to the 8th tee. And you got to think with his length, he's going to be able to have a good shot to make a birdie as long as he gets it off the hits it in the fairway here. Zalatoris for par on 10. Slippery putt. and
great
in.
putt.
Good shot.
Yeah, like you were saying earlier, you see the guys that have all these like taboo grips and like arm lock stuff.
Yeah.
You know they've tried just about everything.
Yeah.
In the putting world,
Yeah.
I won't do it. I won't go to all that stuff. I'm just like, you know what? I just won't be a good putter.
Yeah.
I'm
I
good with
mean,
it.
the big thing about my game is if putting especially, I mean, I've been putting for me kind of it saves me at times. It's more of a strong suit.
Yeah.
And I mean, I usually do the traditional. I've putted crosshand for
I do the overlap.
majority.
I like that. That's
Yeah.
how I putt.
I got 2 fingers over.
Same.
Yeah, yeah.
Go team.
So it's the best ever I've putted was probably last year. We played a tournament at Georgia Southern's course, 36 hole day. I was 11 under through 36.
Let's go
It
in
was
low.
the best I've ever putted. So it's if something goes sideways, you kind of just look
Yeah.
at the videos and just make sure that's
That's what it all
is.
comes back to is putting. I mean, because
Yeah.
you've probably hit the ball as well as you did that day, plenty of days.
Yeah.
But it's just a matter of those putts falling.
Tiger does
Yeah.
get up and down for his par on 14, so he must have hit a great chip shot there. Yeah, putting for me, my biggest problem with putting is that I don't follow through, so I leave a lot of putts out to the right. Sometimes I give up on the stroke. Or so I'm told by my golfing
I think it's.
friends.
I think for me, it's like a green reading issue. I tend
Oh,
to,
no, I can't
tend
read
to
the green.
really overthink the break
What is this? He is.
right of the bunker, or possibly.
He went over the bunker, but he's still a little right. Maybe he's going for a good angle.
Yeah.
There you go. The par fives is where he's making his
He
money.
is making your money on the par fives, which is what you got to do at Augusta. But he's still 300 on par threes, and that's pretty smooth too.
Yeah, that's par 3. That's one thing you learn in college. Par 3s, if you can go in a tournament and shoot even on the par 3s, you're
gonna
doing
be
something right.
in the game, yeah.
You're gonna be in contention for sure.
Schwartzel here off of 8.
See Scheffler doing push-ups yesterday on 13.
No.
Yeah,
Why? Getting pumped up.
yeah. They were saying it's like a good way to shed anxiety. I guess he was having to wait, but instead of just sitting there and being static, keeping the heart rate up. I've never seen anybody do push-ups.
That sounds like Bryson DeChambeau all day.
Oh yeah.
Bryson
Man.
DeChambeau, hey, I'm gonna go inside the turn and I'm gonna get a hot dog and a Powerade.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna go get 2 sets of 10 in real quick.
Yeah.
Be right back.
Yeah, if Scheffler pulls this off, you're going to see dudes at the River Club just doing
Right.
push-ups in the fairway.
Right in the middle of the dog fight. All right, guys, let's go. Cam Smith approach here on 10.
Dart.
Sit. Great shot. Both are great shots.
Yeah.
I would love
Who's
to
playing
see
with
a little
Smith?
like 32 back 9 here.
Buddy, we need Cam Smith to go low, namely because we both picked him at the beginning of
Yeah.
the week. Well, technically I picked Rahm because you picked Smith, but I made it clear that Cam was my guy.
That's one guy I wish played better yesterday. Cam Smith. If he could go by even, I mean he'd be 8 under right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he missed a couple of putts he normally makes, especially on the back. I think 17 he missed a little like 5-footer for
Watched
birdie.
him 3-putt on 12, I believe.
Yeah.
That's just not what Cam Smith does. 2 under right now seems to be the best number on the course. Of course, Scheffler's got it.
You got Harold Varner 2 over.
Varnoy is at 2 over.
2
So he's
over
even
through
for the
18.
tournament.
Yeah.
Come on, HV3. Oh, man.
Might need a little
refill
here.
A little refiller. David, we need a refill. Yeah, come on, walk right in front of the camera, David. That makes a lot of sense.
Be sure to tip your servers out there this week.
Yeah, make sure you take care of your bartenders. You know, they're working hard.
Take care of the wait staff.
Hey,
out
speaking
there
of
working
bartenders,
hard.
big love to Savannah River Brewing and for the Indian Queen this week for coming on the show. It was great hanging out with those guys, learning a little bit about brewing. I had a free beer yesterday. There's 2 types of beer in this world, ZT. You know that?
Yep.
Bud Light and free.
That's right.
It's my rules. You can have your own rules, but that's my rule. So both bar owners showed up with beer yesterday, so it worked out well.
That's nice. Yeah, my dad's a huge proponent on beer. I mean, he got me. I enjoy a nice Bud Light.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, everyone does, especially if you're at a party or something. But
Right, yeah. Nobody wants to drink 37 cocktails.
No, but
craft beers.
He's got me into IPAs, and
oh yeah,
golly, I love them.
Yeah, see, IPAs for me, man, I'm not a big fan of the taste, but you know, they also, you know, like I can drink a bunch of Bud Lights and still be functional.
Mm-hmm.
You drink some of those craft beers, man.
Oh,
Can't get into the craft beer scene. A lot of them,
I don't like
it's
them
like
either.
blended. It's like
Yeah.
a mixture of pine straw and grass. Like I can't do it.
I mean,
Well,
they're in the
recognition
7%
recognition of Lee Elder last year, an honorary starter. He did pass away this past year. Of course, Lee Elder was the first man to break the color barrier at the National and played in the tournament.
What was your take? Did you get any of the Crow's Nest?
Yeah.
What's your take on that?
I like that one.
I think it's solid.
That one's
I'm not a
solid.
craft person, but I thought
Yeah.
it was a good
I heard
beer.
the import one out there was Stella,
Mhm.
and then the light one was Miller.
Yeah. So this year they did Miller and Coors. You just didn't know what you
Yeah.
were getting.
Yeah.
They'd kind of just.
I've heard that they
blind
changed the
draw.
pimento cheese too.
They
There's been a lot of trash talking about the pimento
Yeah.
cheese.
I've always been an egg salad guy, but it is different this year. I'll always make a point to get a pimento sandwich, but it is a little different.
See, I'm not a pimento cheese fan, so it's 6.5 dozen to me. Cam Smith does birdie 10, big time. Let's go, Cam. So now we've got 2 that are 5 under, and of course Scheffler's still at 10 under. Lowry here playing his approach on 8. Looks like he did lay up, so he needs to put this tight. He's about 100 yards out.
This has got the early makings of a 3-man race.
Yeah, it really does.
Check. Ooh, not that much. Settle.
Especially with everyone kind of either going backwards, or you got Lowry and Smith kind of going towards Scheffler, and then you
Yeah.
got DJ and all these other guys going backwards.
Yeah, you got a few guys that just can't get it rolling.
Tiger had to lay up here at 15.
Come on, look at the crowd. Just
I know it's so
13 shots off the lead, and it looks like
He's-
Sunday in contention.
right. Looks like he's the Ryder Cup. Check.
Oh yeah,
Good shot. Oh, why is it still moving?
He's turning the old clock back here on the back 9.
You know, listen, I'd love it. I want to see it. Let's get an ace on 16, be shot of the day. That was the shot of the day yesterday, Stuart Sink's ace.
Yeah. That was awesome.
So Scheffler is in the bunker, so he had to lay up. Excuse me, everybody.
That's another hole that's severely uphill. They said about 60 feet from landing area to pin.
And it's the longest hole on the course, isn't it? 8.
Yeah.
I think it's the longest.
Corey Connors getting it started up.
All right. So Corey Connors now down to 3 under. So 2 great shots with Connors and Smith. Cam Smith on 10. You don't usually see both guys birdie 10.
Yeah,
That doesn't
that's
normally
strong.
happen.
That is strong.
Let's see what they do as they make their way over to Amen Corner, which has done some damage today on some players. Tiger being one of them, JT being one of them. We just did hospitality camp.
Oh,
I thought he made it. Great putt there by Shane.
Oh,
So you're looking live at hospitality right now. It's 2321 Washington Road. Come on down here and hang out with us. Of course, you can't come in the studio because, you know, we got private shit going on in here. But Out there, that's where you want to be anyway. That's where the free food, the free booze, the free alcohol, free service. Got bartenders out there. You don't even have to tip them, but you should. So Zalatoris is coming back here on the 11th, coming down. Great shot.
That was a good
Ball
shot.
striking is just so impressive. Pretty sure it was a Wake Forest product.
He is.
He did go to Wake, yeah.
Yep.
McElroy on 18 for birdie. He's out of nowhere, so he must have made this. No, he blew it by. Wow.
Must have been a lull in the action. That's all they could find.
Well, I guess that's the 18, though. It's 18, so. McElroy, probably like everybody else, is just happy to be off the course. A little cold.
It's crazy when you're watching this tee shot on 11. It doesn't even look like they moved it.
Didn't they take?
They took some
kind of
trees out
pushed
on the
it
right,
over
too.
too on the right. I think
They,
they.
Took some trees away and then added trees, which is the most impressive thing I've heard out of this place. They added 3 pine trees that are
Fully grown.
Full size.
So when we had the ice storm back in, when they take the Eisenhower tree down, like in the 08 area time frame,
Yeah.
they did that. They grabbed a bunch of stuff. So they lengthened it, moved it left. It says.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
That's crazy.
I wonder what prompts them to make these changes and why. Like, I wonder what.
Well, I know 11, they were getting frustrated that people could just fly the corner and have a smooth little 8-iron in. They wanted to go back to the days where you had to hit a long iron.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's what the National was known for back in the days. You had to be a good long iron player. You didn't stand a chance of winning. People just got to where they could overpower the course.
This would be big.
See if Tiger can get this birdie here to get him back to 2 over. Again, not really in contention here, but he's still Tiger Woods.
Oh,
Ooh, just missed it off to the right.
It's crazy how much press he gets. I mean, it's respected, but I mean they show him on every shot he hits.
yeah.
I don't think we've missed a single shot of his today. Maybe one.
I know we keep seeing changes on the leaderboard, like guys birdieing and bogeying.
Right,
and
but
we're
it's as we're watching Tiger
Yeah.
par. .285 uphill. You're going to have to crank that.
It looks good.
slinging it up there.
Oh yeah.
Just short. It rolls onto the green.
Be a long putt there.
That's another impressive thing. I mean, I saw Tiger yesterday. He had about 278 in, and he's hitting 3 wood and it's getting there straight uphill. I mean, that's some distance on one leg.
Kick right for Shane. There we go.
Big drive there.
All right, it's 4:40. Let's go ahead and pay some bills real quick. Let's go ahead and show this stupid lame-ass video that Chris made of me. It better be funny. If it's not funny, he's going to come off looking like a tool bag. Bobby Jones, we're out. Zach and Jack.
Just found him sleeping. Getting ready for the show.
Back here at the Bobby Jones Invitational, my man Zach Tully and my man Jack. Oh, shit. I'm going to get it.
You got it.
Oh, no, I don't have it. Hit me with it. Voida. Damn, I was so wrong, too. I was going to guess, and I was going to be wrong as shit. I'm just going to call you Zach and Jack because that sounds way cooler.
I hear a lot of different
You could probably different pronunciations, yeah. So I want to speak really quickly about the video you guys saw of me sleeping. It's kind of gay. I'm just going to be honest with you. It was a little weird. Why does one grown man take a video of another grown man sleeping? I don't understand, but, you know, it is what it is, I guess.
Maybe settle it over another game of Chippo.
Yeah, maybe we'll settle over. Let's do a live take of that. Put that on the BGI.
Go live. Emergency live.
Emergency live pod. So that's Charles Schwartzel right there with a good lag putt. I think from all the way at the bottom there, he's got about a 4 or 5 footer for birdie. Scheffler, while we were gone, did put it in pretty close on his.
I'm about to really start studying the shoes here. There's a massive light in the way of the screen.
Oh, did he move the light right in your way? David. How can he see the screen, David? Unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a top-notch technical facility we're dealing with. Something like that. All right, here's Cam. We need this. We need this right here, Cam. Put it tight, son.
I'm going for the draw.
He likes it. I think he was looking at it. He was holding the form.
He's one of those guys I can never tell if he likes it or hates it.
Yeah.
You know, they did. You can see now that you brought that up earlier, they did hollow that out. Normally that would kick hard left, be dealing with it, you know, living, because I guess the players have figured that out. Big birdie putt here for Schwartz will get him a 4 under. A smooth 6 off the lead. And bottoms.
Yeah.
Great putt.
He's solid. They said he's missed his last, 10 to 12 cuts.
So is he playing on the PGA or is he playing on the European Tour?
I think he goes back and forth. I mean,
because I haven't. I mean, honestly, well, if he's missed all the cuts, I guess that would make sense why I haven't heard about him. But it doesn't matter where he's playing. But I haven't. Yeah. I mean, I know his name just because he won the tournament back in the day. Lowry here on 9 with an approach, 95 yards, dead uphill. Get up. Ooh. That's coming right back to you, buddy. About 10 yards short.
It's one of the best greens on the property.
That elevated green.
3-tiered.
The original 18th green. Switch the 9s.
Did they really?
Mm-hmm, yeah, the original first. That was the original 18. This is back when they originally designed the course. I don't know that the tournament ever played it that way. Maybe like the first 2 or 3. Scheffler for birdie. I mean, this is real. This should be money in the bank.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, if you put this guy on a par 5, you can almost expect it.
Yeah. That's now 7 under on the par 5s.
7 under par 5s, 3 under on the days at 11 under. He's 6 shots clear of second place, which is Shane Lowry and Cam Smith tied.
John Rahm really exploded.
John Rahm for birdie on 18. He is +8. Make it +7.
I feel like he was.
At least he gets the joke. He's probably like,
it'll make him want to come back tomorrow.
5 over today.
He doubled 17, bogeyed 14, 15. Tough back 9, 39, even with the birdie on 18. Shot a 77 today, 5 over. John Rahm just not having a good tournament. That happens. This course will do it to you, though. This course will make you look foolish. Unfortunately, right now, Scotty Scheffler is making this course look foolish at 11 under par, and that's after him giving one away on, 7, where he really should have made that putt on 7.
Yeah.
So he should be 12 under. Crazy, man. I mean, if you're Shane Lowry, if you're Cam Smith, you're going to the back now. Shane's on 9. He's got a little tough bump and run to try and save his par on 9. Cam, I think, is playing 10 now.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, he's playing 11. He just shot into 11. If you're one of those 2 players, you're now 6 off the lead. What are you trying to get it to by the end of the day? Like, what's your target number that you're trying to get it to where you feel like you got a real shot to put some pressure on Scheffler overnight?
I think you've definitely got to move into the offensive and get aggressive because it looks like Scotty's not going to slow down.
Right.
So you got to go make birdies.
I mean, you can see what Sunday at the Masters brings. I mean, it's different every year, but I mean, if you get 4 or 5 back, hope Scotty comes back a little bit on the back. I mean, anything can happen Sunday, especially with a good start. But
I'm thinking you want to be around 3 or 4 back going into Sunday.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the largest comeback would have had to have been Faldo over Norman. What was that, 6? And those 6 strokes going into Sunday.
Yeah, they showed a little thing earlier this morning of the last time somebody was 5 up through 36. They've won 5 out of 6 times.
And, of course, Norman being the only time they didn't win.
Yeah. Either Norman or I think it was somebody back in the 70s. But
Whew. Well, I know Tiger did that 97. I know Spieth did it, and DJ did it.
they haven't really showed.
They just say he was ranked 172nd.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, he'll get some big bumps on that on the rankings with this week's showing.
Oh yeah.
Pipes one right down the middle on 9. It's going to be in great shape right at the bottom of the hill, right where you want to be.
Man, I know Tiger's 14 shots back, but I would like to see what happened on 16. We said we started commenting on it.
Well,
we
yeah,
haven't seen
I
it.
guess CBS heard us.
Yeah.
Okay,
there's a mic in here or something that everybody's hearing us.
Oh, there we go. Bam, right away.
Pretty sure Tiger's up in the thousands in the rankings. Just because he hasn't played.
That wasn't a very good effort there.
You can kind of tell with Tiger the past few days playing, if he's making those 6 to 8 foot par putts, then he's going to play well. If he's not, then I mean, he hit 18 greens the first 2 rounds.
No.
973.
Tiger's ranked 973rd in the world. Well, he hasn't played in 500 days.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Yet he was like top 10 in betting for who was like favored to win the tournament.
He was on the first page of the betting.
Yeah,
it was like
30 to 1.
It was looking good. After
I wonder what
a little 100 round.
I wonder what Schwartzel was ranked.
Oh, he had
1,000 to 1 maybe.
Oh, probably more than that.
It's a big putt for Lowry.
Oh
my gosh! How
2
did
in
that
a
not
row
dip?
now.
How did that not dip in though? That's tough.
Starting to look like it's not meant to be for old Shane.
A lot of golf left.
There's a lot, but
yeah, he's got the back 9 still.
But Lowry's about to come back down to 4.
Willie Z put it in the water. Go in for par.
You haven't really heard much of Morikawa since this morning.
He was at even earlier.
Yeah,
he didn't. He's not playing too well. His back's been giving him a lot of trouble. Good par there for Smith. Smith holding steady. 3 under on the day so far. 5 under on the tournament. He ain't afraid to hit with a vest on. Tiger Woods for par to stay at 3 over.
Oh.
He's missing a whole bunch to the right.
Yeah. I love his press conference he had yesterday after the round. He's just like, I'm in contention. I got a shot. And he's got that belief in him. That's good.
So Zalatoris saves bogey after drinking it in the water on 12. So he's back to 1 under. Tiger cleaning up his bogey on 16 here. 3 over. This is to get a bogey and go to 4 over.
Yeah, I mean, one thing in college that a lot of players probably won't do is kind of what he did on 5. He had like that 3-4 footer, and he just kind of went up there, set up, and I mean, obviously lipped out. But I feel like, I mean, personally for me, it would take some balls to do that for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Finau did the same thing on 1 this morning. He had a 7-foot birdie putt, blew it 2 feet by, just barely missed it, went to tap it in and pulled it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ended
It's
up
like a
doing
routine thing too. No matter if it's 30 feet or 3 feet, you want to go through your motions.
I mean, for them, it's they're at the level where they should make those.
Yeah.
But it's a high level event where you can't afford to miss those. So.
Right.
it's a tough situation, but.
Search Barkley basketball. I love Charles. America needs more people who are comfortable making fun of themselves.
This really is the best kind of time of the year. You got March Madness, and it kind of bleeds into the Masters, and it's
opening day. Baseball's here.
Baseball's
yeah,
in the
and
day.
then the
The
weather
draft
gets
coming
warm.
up at the end of the month.
Yeah, that's one thing it's a lot different. I feel like, I mean, I'm one to experience it, but I live 40 minutes north of Atlanta. We're actually moving an hour and 10 minutes north of Atlanta on a lake, but it's the weather from there to Augusta is almost night and day. I mean, it's at least 20, 25 degrees colder home than it is here.
Schwartzel with the approach on 9. We're
Needs
starting to
come
bounce a
down.
little. That's going to stay up. He can't believe it. He thought it would come back down.
One thing that's cool of our facility here at AU, we the Callaway rep and Schwartzel's rep, the clear golf, they make golf balls, and he plays a clear golf ball, which I'm sure 90% of people have no idea what that is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know what that
and
is. What's that?
we get, so on our range at our facility, we get balls from Augusta National after the Masters, so like fresh golf balls that they use on the facility.
Right,
And
for like warm-ups and stuff?
yeah, I mean, it's all Callaway and it's all clear. And it just says it's clear and it's got a little number on it.
It's just got nothing on it. It's
No.
just dimple, like a white, like a
No,
putt-putt
yeah,
ball.
it says it's got the clear logo printed on it. But
Oh,
it's
okay.
I've never heard of it until we got it at our facility, but it's
Like
I mean,
the
it
logo
reacts
that's
like a
on it
normal-
is Callaway logo is clear? Or the
It
national
got,
logo?
no, we got Callaway balls and then we got clear golf balls. So it's clear it's kind of a weird name for a golf ball, but it has the clear written on it.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
I was thinking you were saying like the golf ball itself was clear.
No, yeah.
Like it was crystal. You could see through it almost.
Yeah, that's
I was about to be like, this is dope as shit.
That's why
I
the
want one
name
of
is
those.
Some of those.
That's why the name is kind of weird, but he plays that golf ball and it's
You talking about so the brand name of the golf ball is clear.
yeah.
Now I'm there. I'm all over it now.
Clear golf. I think he's the only one on tour to play it. There you go. 12.
Good shot. It's exactly where he hit his tee shot yesterday.
Yeah. But this week for me is kind of it's very eye opening because I mean I've been here for 3 years now and last year was limited patrons. The year before there was nobody.
Right.
And
This
I've
is
never
your first view of the
experienced-
full deal.
Yeah, I've never experienced a full Masters week and there's just so many people.
It's crazy.
I live about a mile from the property.
Right.
Good luck.
Off of Almond. My road, it's a way to get to the course, and like 8:30, 9 a.m. in the morning, you wake up and there's like a line outside your house,
Oh yeah.
and you can't go anywhere till about noon.
Yeah,
Howard,
it has.
great
I don't
drive
know.
on
Like being
10.
there yesterday, I don't know if it's like you said with 2 years, obviously no patrons and then limited patrons. I don't know if it's recency bias, but it seems like there's never been that many people there. Like it was, the lines for the bathroom, concessions,
yeah.
like everything was just crazy.
I mean, you saw the pictures from Monday, watching Tiger play 9 with JT and Freddie.
Yeah.
I mean, I was there watching them tee off 1, and I mean, it's 15, 20 people kind of rows back. It's crazy.
So we got Scheffler and Schwartzwell both on the green here at 9 with birdie putts. Neither one of them particularly close. Reset the leaderboard here for you. Scheffler's 11 under. Cam Smith's playing 12. He is at 5 under. Schwartzwell playing 9, and Lowry just teed off on 10 are both at 4. And Connors and a couple other people are 3 under. Connors, of course, is playing 12 with Cam Smith currently. So right now, it's pretty much the Scotty Scheffler show.
6 ahead.
Looks
Very
like he's going to
impressive.
need to give some back. I just don't see it happening for somebody to make a run at this point. Or somebody's going to have to shoot a 65 tomorrow. And hope that he shoots even.
Yeah.
I mean, right now, that's what it is.
Yeah, it would have to be.
I mean, Cam would have to shoot a
ridiculous scenario.
65, and Scheffler would have to shoot even par for him to win by 1.
I mean, this is his, third year playing the Masters?
I think his second.
I think this is Scheffler's second year.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like Harold Varner being a rookie playing well. It's impressive that it takes 2 years and kind of learn this course.
Cam Smith's birdie putt on 12.
No.
On left ledge.
He's kind of the only guy besides maybe Lowry that I could see making a run at him.
Yeah.
I could see Cam making a run just because he can get hot with that putter.
Yeah.
He's going to need to.
I mean, it's two hottest guys in golf, Cam Smith,
Yeah.
Scotty.
Yeah, it really would. It would set up for an amazing Sunday if they were about
Yeah.
2 shots apart rather
Yeah.
than what's looking like 5 or 6.
JT had a tough shot from the trees over there. It looked like that was, what is that, 14 it looks like?
Yeah.
Couldn't tell from the green. Scheffler birdie putt here on 9 to get 12 under and shoot a 4 under 32 on the front.
I would love for that to be the final group, though. Smith and Scotty.
Looks like he missed it left.
Looks like the wind's, I mean, it's been blowing, but it looks like it's starting to whip up.
Really short, yeah. Looks like he's starting to pick up a little bit. Which could cause, because Scheffler hits a high ball.
Yeah, I mean, he's just having a good old time.
Yeah, it's nuts seeing him miss a putt that's just straight downhill by maybe a foot or leaving it short, and he's just kind of either laughing about it or can't believe it. It's like you got
Connors
a
for par.
6-shot lead.
So Connors gives one back here on 12, missed the par putt.
Yeah, it's
Cam
not
Smith's got a
gonna
big putt coming up to make sure he stays at 5 under. Tiger Woods in good shape here on 17th green, 17 fairway.
It's gonna be a fun
Man, look at
putt.
that flag.
Yeah, the flag looks like it's just blowing hard in their face. Coming up 17. That's an uphill green either way. Or an elevated green, I guess as they say.
Yeah, he left that 2-3 feet short. That's nuts. Solid.
Yeah, that's not a 3-footer I'd want to have.
Right in this,
Coming back down the hill.
Up down the hill, you're coming down. So it's a 33 on the front, 4 birdies. Of course, the one blemish on 4 with a bogey when he missed about a 4-foot par putt. 33 on the front. He's only lengthened his lead by 1 stroke. He's now 11 under. Lowry's trying to put a draw in here and hope the bank will yank it with him.
Should come back.
Should come on down a little. Nope, stays up.
Wow. That's an impressive hole, just playing it. It's long.
Pump the brakes.
Settle. JT's got about a 5-footer coming back for par on 14. JT's another golfer that's just so good, and you just don't understand why he hasn't been able to put it together in this tournament. Big par putt here for Cam Smith. Puts it in.
Yeah,
Great.
It's about 3 guys I could see I would almost bet on winning the Masters before their careers almost over. It'd be kind of Cam Smith, JT, And I would almost throw Zalatoris in there just because of his
Yeah.
success out there.
What did Cantlay do this year?
He's
Wait,
at,
did
he's
he
at
make the
3.
cut?
Yeah,
He
he's
did
at
make the
3
cut.
over. So he got under par for Thursday, Friday.
Great shot there. Whoever's playing with Lowry.
Well, Sung Jae, he fell off.
Sung JM kind of fell
Yeah.
apart. He's even par. That was a great shot there, though. Cantlay's always had a great showing here. I mean, this year's not as well. And let me just say this, Clemson people, we get it. You're Clemson fans, but you don't have to wear that bright ass orange every damn wear. Jesus, Clemson fans are the most pain in the ass people on the planet. Look at that bright ass orange right in the middle of nowhere.
It's one of the most hideous colors.
God Almighty. I mean, you're at the Masters. This got absolutely nothing to do with Clemson. Who gives a shit?
So many just unlikable teams use orange.
Just throw on like a little green jacket or
Something.
like a pink shirt or something.
Go buy a damn Masters shirt.
Anything that makes you not look like a walking traffic cone.
Yeah. Makes you look like you're not about to go deer hunting after this. Anyways, there's no Clemson
Anyways,
fans on
there's
this
no. Shout out to all the Clemson fans out there.
Yeah.
You're probably good people.
Yeah.
You're just confused.
Shout out to your $2 Clemson stamps where you ever go in a bowl game. Speaking of Clemson, though, how did Lucas Glover do this weekend? I hadn't seen much about him either.
He made the cut.
Did he make the cut?
Yeah.
Good for him. He's a Clemson guy.
I love it.
Is he a left to right player normally, Scheffler?
He's a big fade guy.
Yeah, so he just like really contorted his body to get that draw there.
Yeah, I saw him hit
That's
that.
how I look trying to hit a fade.
He hit that shot yesterday, and it was a little more exaggerated than that.
Lowry for birdie. Turn in. Nope. Settle right there, though. A little 3-footer coming back for par for Shane on 10.
So I'm thinking like kicking off his back 9 on 10. I mean, he's aware of the leaderboard, so he's going to be glancing, I'm sure. But
Well, sure, he just had to 7. It's the largest leaderboard ever.
I
Right
mean,
there on 10.
if you're Cam Smith, like you got a birdie, you got to put some birdies up there to at least apply some
Yeah.
pressure.
Is Cam Smith a long hitter? Is he known for being deep? Does he go long?
He's not known for it.
But
maybe
he
above
can reach
average,
13
middle
and 2. He can reach 13 and 2.
Oh yeah.
If he gets the right
He's got
angle.
He's got to get an eeg. I think he's got to get an eeg to shake
That
it
would
up.
really change the whole atmosphere.
There hasn't. That's not a great shot. I don't know what happened there. Whoever that is.
Tiger.
Oof.
Oh man.
I mean,
Tough
Smith,
scene.
I would say is a little above average, but I mean, 13 is. I mean, you got guys hitting 3-wood off there that are hitting 4-iron in there.
3-wood off the tee. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think and there hasn't been that many eagles this year. Like I haven't seen a lot of eags.
Sungjae's one to make an eagle.
I can think of a couple of eagles.
Yeah, I think Sung Jae had one on Thursday.
Yeah, he
Well, and I
won
know
Thursday.
Kevin Joaquin Neiman hit one in on 9
Yeah.
when he dunked it from the fairway.
Oh, HV3 had one on 13.
Yep, Harold Varner. Save par here for JT. 1 under here, 10 off the lead. Pulled that right off the stick.
Mhm.
Back
This
to
has
even
turned
par.
into an old bogey fest for everybody but Scheffler.
But Scheffler.
Yeah, that's just crazy. I mean, you're at the Masters. JT is even, and he's 11 back on a Saturday. That's nuts.
But he's only 5 back of second place.
Right, 4 back.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 5. Yeah, yeah.
There you go.
Smith's 5. Woods with a lengthy par putt after a very extremely poor effort on his birdie.
Oh,
That's
left it
short, too.
again. Man, he's about a 4-putt. Think he's ever done that?
He's 3-putted twice today.
Including that one or not yet?
Not yet.
Well,
He's clearly limping. DJ's also 1 over, so he's 3 over on the day. It's a good shot there on 12.
very nice.
And the cool thing about Tiger is that he played this week, made the cut. He takes some time off, get that leg feeling a little better, and you see him at St. Andrews?
Yeah.
I figured, well, the PGA's before that, but I don't know where the
Yeah.
PGA is this year.
The PGA
And I don't know if he
is-
qualifies for the PGA, honestly.
PGA's at Southern Hills, I believe.
Sounds right.
Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Yep.
But he might not even qualify for the PGA, though. I mean, if he's ranked where he's ranked, I don't know what he
I
won.
feel like he'd have to get some sort of like they just put him
exemption.
in.
He'd have to be
PGA,
in
but
it.
yeah, it's,
I
it's
think
good.
it's either he's won it enough to be in, but
Well, in his case, though, he won the FedEx Cup in 2018, right?
yeah, that must get you
I
something.
wonder if that gives you some exemption for a certain amount of years.
I feel like there would be a story already if Tiger wasn't in the PGA field or a next major
I
field.
feel like he's always just going to be like a given.
Yeah.
They're going to leave one spot.
But he might not
always.
want to play it. I mean, if that course isn't set up, I mean, he has a true love affair with Augusta, and I know he
Yeah.
has a love affair with St. Andrews.
Yeah.
So he might be willing to grit through the pain or whatever to play those. Whatever's in Tulsa, he might not give a shit about. Even though, I mean, it's a major tournament. I mean, the PGA is
Yeah, he's definitely got to be selective of when he uses his.
right. I mean, for me, the
stuff.
PGA is a distant fourth, maybe even not even a top four golf tournament. I kind of count the players more
Yeah.
than the PGA personally.
Yeah, if I could only watch one between the players and PGA, I'd watch the players every time.
Right. And we've also got the what's the international game this year? Is it the President's Cup or is it the Ryder?
President's Cup, yeah.
President Cup. It's at Quail Hollow, isn't it?
Yes, yeah.
So,
so.
I don't know that he's playing in that, but I think he's coaching. Isn't he a captain or something? One of the assistant
Yeah.
captains or something?
That was one of the cool things we did last fall. We went to the Ryder Cup at Whistling.
Yeah.
Whistling Straits.
We played we played a tournament at University of Wisconsin's course and went to the Ryder Cup on Friday.
That's cool.
That is not it's not a golf tournament if you go. It's
It's
like
a show. It's a rock show.
Yeah. I mean it's a football
It's a pep rally.
it's like a football game, basketball game. It is loud and it's hectic.
I love it. David, look up and see who the captain is for the President's Cup for the U.S. this year.
They said the Ryder Cup captains, it was Stenson and Zach Johnson
Miscue there.
for next year.
Scheffler with a little overdrew it a little. It's gonna have delicate little get up and down.
By God, he is human.
Yeah, sun came out. So Zach
theory.
Johnson's the captain of the Ryder Cup.
Yeah.
Let me say something right now. Maybe this is going to upset some people, but I think Zach Johnson may be one of the most overrated golfers of all time.
I would tend to agree with that.
Like
I hate to say it.
maybe he's like a great guy and everybody loves his ass on tour.
Yeah.
But like he won the tournament when it was like the most cold and ice storm and shit. He would have never won this tournament under normal circumstances. He doesn't have the length, but he wins the tournament 1 over.
He owns the John Deere Classic, though.
You know, did he win? Has he won any other major? Zach Johnson?
He won an Open.
Did he win a U.S. Open?
Or British.
British Open.
The Open.
I'm pretty sure he won it at Andrews, didn't he?
I think he did.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh, yeah, he's hurting.
Yeah, he's really hurting. He's just like, get me in the clubhouse, guys.
He needs an ice bath instantly.
He's the
Or a sauna.
chamber.
Yeah.
Did you find out who the captain was in the President's Cup?
It's like someone loved the third.
Davis
Davis.
loved the. Someone loved the third,
get
guys.
Ooh,
Get
shot
in.
of the day.
Shot of the day.
Schwartzel.
Shot
Look
of the
at
day.
him go. All
Pour
right.
it.
Boom, boom, hit the thing.
Pour it. I will take one for that.
Look at that.
All right, I'm in here. to
I
pour
love it,
shots.
Schwartzel. Dunking it from down 10.
In Scotty's face.
Where do we put the cups?
I don't remember. Just find some more. I can use these prescription bottles. I'm just kidding.
Ooh, oh, cool.
Did Chris steal them?
Yeah.
What a loser.
We'll be
Look
right
at
back.
that.
The shot of the day.
Look at that.
Solo second.
David's going to go get the solo cups for the shot of the day. You know, hey, with Schwartzel off to the left here, you know, maybe he hits a bad bump and run here.
Yeah, so as it turns out, my hot take is looking very bad. It's going in the complete opposite direction.
Yeah, he is. He's putting a little run together. Be nice if he could go 2-3 under
Well,
coming in.
Welcome to the bad hot take land, Zach. Considering mine's 11 under.
That was incredible, but that was the wrong guy to do it. Like, if Cam Smith did that,
Yeah.
Oh,
we're
yeah.
looking at a realistic chance of him.
Yeah, bring him on
doing
in here,
it.
Charles.
That's
Come on.
huge.
Wave at everybody, Charles. This is Charles. This is who I've been yelling at. When David gets back, we'll act like they've been here the whole time.
They were under
That's
the
a
table.
huge moment on a Saturday,
Oh, I love
especially
it.
in second.
What we were just talking about the lack of eags too. We were just
Yeah.
talking about the lack of eagles.
And we get a very unconventional one.
I love it. Dropping
Especially
it in
on
from
10.
deep. Yeah, give it to somebody. I love it.
Yeah, also shout out to Jason Kokrak yesterday. Gave a little kid his hat.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Kid asked for a ball, and he just
David,
took
we
his
got
hat
him.
off.
We got him
So
right.
there you go.
I was standing outside in the cold waiting for them.
I'm sure you were.
How bad is it out there? Is it cold?
It's not that bad. Y'all are babies. I have a lot more, I guess,
That's
winter cold
Is
built
this
up.
Is this fake sun on TV, or is it actually sunny outside?
It's really sunny.
Oh,
That's
nice.
one thing about college golf that is it's good, but it's miserable. Is when it gets cold and you play in the end of the fall and the beginning of the spring, and it's
Right, you're
just
playing in November.
yeah. Whenever it's cold, it always brings wind. I just don't get it. It can't be cold and sunny.
Well, me and
just
Zach
has
were
to be
talking about it.
windy.
Feels like Augusta the past couple of weeks has turned into like Pebble Beach.
Oh yeah,
Last couple
crazy.
months, it's been so breezy.
it's and warm.
Tiger Woods on 18 here. Let's get a good shot here, buddy.
Poke one out there. All right, there we go.
That's probably in the bunker. Oh, he's short of the bunker. Good. He's not as long as he used to be.
Got that old back.
He's still moving it. I mean, it showed him on the range. He's up in the 172, 75 ball speed. And that is,
Yeah, he was quoted saying he was at 175.
yeah.
Give me the baby. Yeah, perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, to Charles Schwartzel, Eagle on 10.
Nice job, Charles.
Cheers. Shot of the day. Scheffler here with a big chip here. Oh, that's so tasty. No, not the shot, the actual shot.
It's one of my favorites,
This
Fireball.
shot tastes just like Fireball.
I love Fireball. I don't know why.
It tastes like the old cinnamon candies you'd like find in like
Yeah.
a grandma's purse.
Tastes like big red gum.
Spicy Big Red.
As they say, why is it spicy? As they say on Talladega Nights, if you don't like Big Red, then fuck you. Yeah. Oh my God, David.
Yeah, the Fireball's
It's in the
really
shot.
getting to David.
It's in the shot, David. It's in the shot. You're killing me. That's embarrassing.
That's a nice little birdie on 12.
DJ with
All
the
right.
bird. All right. So DJ just birdies 12. Took advantage of that. What do you mean? What happened to him?
He is
2
out
over
there
today.
slapping it around.
Everybody's struggling a little bit today, man.
Yeah. Friday, Saturday.
What did he
two
get? The
tough
even?
days.
He's at even now, right?
Yeah, 2 over today.
So we do have a little. We have a top 4 run right here. We've got Lowry at 4, Cam Smith at 5, who he did lay up on 13. By the way, we saw him lay up. Schwartzel with the Eag on 10 is at 6. Scheffler's about to tap in to hold his 5-stroke lead here. I mean, it'll be about a foot, maybe 2.
Yeah. Be curious to see if he plays 11, 12. Kind of even or under par would be just impressive. I mean, that's just setting himself up.
Yeah, at this point of the tournament, it's definitely just it's going to be a mental battle just to get to the last hole.
That's just, you hit as many fairways, as many greens as you can. You just move on.
Yeah, we really need Smith to birdie 13. Gary Woodland
Might have another one. Yesterday.
was yesterday.
Oh, there you go.
I didn't see that yesterday. Go in one time. Well, we both mine are doing terrible.
Just take a look here.
I mean, Zach's are doing great because he had Scheffler and Smith.
So there's only 2 guys playing.
I don't think anyone had Schwartzel. If they did, they're a liar.
I had Connors and Matsuyama.
What were my picks? I had Smith, Spieth.
You had Smith, Thomas, Rahm, Rose, Spieth, and DJ.
All right,
Yeah.
so Rose is the only one who didn't make the cut.
Rahm
And Spieth.
Yeah, so Rose and Spieth are out. DJ's even.
Even.
Thomas
Yeah, you got
is
Thomas is even.
even.
I'm 5 under. That's not terrible.
Not at all.
Had Smith, Scheffler, Spieth is out. Casey withdrew. Rose missed the cut. And Willie Z.
So you're doing pretty well. You're at 17 under.
Yeah, Willie
Smith
Z's
threw a little
good.
nice little shot in there. He's got a little birdie opportunity on 13. Tiger here from the fairway on 18.
Where they
5
got-
iron uphill.
Oh, wow. Well, you got this pin today. Back left?
Looks back left.
Yeah.
Go in. Oh.
Oh, wow. Maybe in the patrons.
Gonna have to move all those chairs.
Oh, wow. That's a good pin right there.
You could just see Tiger on his face. Just get me into the clubhouse. Get me to a massage table.
He
Shane
can,
Lowry.
he can come right on down here, and we can set up
We'll
shop.
set him up. Come on down here,
massage
Tag.
house.
Lowry's trying to work it in right to left here.
Classic
Get up
spot.
a little.
Just where everybody is.
Everybody's leaving a little short.
Yeah.
Nobody can believe it. I think maybe that wind's beating it up a little. But everybody's going to give Tiger the big love for sure. What's Kiz doing playing with Tiger? They haven't shown one of his shots, so I'm
No,
sure
they
he's
have
terrible.
not.
They showed him early, and then it was like past 5 or 6. They haven't shown him at all.
David, look and see where Kisner is.
Must not be his
Last thing
best work.
I figured he was
Not too good.
2 over, 4 over total.
Let's
Last
see
I
where-
saw him was 5 over.
Yeah.
4 over today or 4 over overall?
Oh, he beat Tiger. Or looks like he will beat Tiger.
Attaboy, Kiz.
Ouch.
He's an Aiken guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Georgia Bulldog.
I've seen him a couple times at Palmetto.
Yes, somebody, when he hit a shot on a 3, somebody yelled out, "Go Dogs!" I was like, just don't bark.
Harold Varner's 5 over today through
Phew.
12.
Jeez.
So he's 3 over for the tournament. It was bound to catch up with him.
Matsuyama's 4 over through 12.
So he's 1 over
Not
today.
good for me.
Not too good. So Schwartz was bogeyed 11. Let's see what he does here. Coming off the Eag on 10. Got to be revved up. Hold.
Hold it.
There you go. Great shot. Just over the hill. Just over the hill. So we're not going anywhere right now, but we will be here tomorrow live from 3 to 6. It'll be a game time decision where we're going to go watch it out through the whole thing, or we're going to stick it out and call it at 6. But I've had a good time today with my boy Zach and my boy Jack. The Zach Jack Attack. Mac Daddy Max. Scheffler here on 11. And that is just tatted.
Great line.
Do y'all remember when the shot tracker first came out? It was like life changing for me.
Yeah.
When you could actually see the flight of the ball.
And
I think
honestly,
it was like Fox
yeah.
or something one year when the U.S. Open they did it first.
Watching it now, it's if they don't have it on a tee shot,
yeah.
it's like
Where'd it go?
Where is that?
Where'd it go?
Go in. Sit.
Sit hard.
Oh, no.
Sit super hard. Don't go to the front.
Don't. Yeah. It's
And
gone.
it's gone.
Jeez.
He's like walking after it. He's
Yeah.
like, son of a fucker. He's so pissed. That'd be a great shot tomorrow. That's exactly where the pin's going to be tomorrow.
Go in.
Got to have it.
Let's go.
Attaboy.
That's huge.
Attaboy, Cam. Let's get tight. Let's get him making a run here, Bo.
Let's go.
Cam's the only one making a little run here. Schwartzel's got a 6 under, so he's 3 under on the day. Cam is 4 under on the day.
4 under, yeah.
Yeah,
Playing a
started at
good
2
round
under.
of golf.
Still has 15. Still has 16.
They said the best round today in the clubhouse is 2 under. Smith is 4 under through 13.
Yeah, he's definitely, after yesterday, he's got to make up for today and
Yeah.
get out in front.
Tiger for par from way up front.
60 feet.
settle.
And he hammered it. He's not having a good time right now, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, he hasn't had any smiles or any chuckles. He looks very uncomfortable. No telling the amount of pain he could be in. JT here on 16. 163, the 7 irons of the club. Spin.
Yeah, it almost looks like he's out there realizing he's like, this was a bad idea.
Yeah. This has not gone to plan.
Made the cut, though. That's just impressive.
God.
Damn, he just can't catch a break right now.
Nope.
No.
Tiger's going to double 18.
At least we're
Was it
going to see him
plus
tomorrow
7?
in little Sunday red. So that's always good.
Plus 7, I think. Plus 6 today, so it was a 78. I wonder, that's got to be maybe his worst score at the Masters, at the tournament.
Yeah, it has to be up there. It's going to make the crowd more intense, though, having him off the course early. Because he's still going to draw a crowd regardless.
Sorry, kids. No high fives today. Cam here with a big drive on 14 to try and keep the momentum going.
Beauty.
Yeah.
That is piped.
Might run to the bathroom real quick.
Do it, buddy.
Yeah.
Handle that biz. Hey, Charles, you in there? Did he say nope? David, you're in there? Hey, let's do a quick break. Oh, the food of the day. Let's do Jackie M's. Yeah, Jackie M's, a establishment on the south side, Milledgeville Road. Had a chance to go. You missed out, brother.
I did. I've heard a lot of good things about it.
Holy
I've been
crap,
wanting
it
to
was
go try
good.
it. I heard they have a great cheesesteak.
Oh my God! I had the Super Gut Buster, which
Yeah.
was I think it was the Gut Buster, the Super Gut Buster, and the Mac Daddy Mac.
Whoa,
The Mac Daddy Mac had 12 ounces. Mine had 8 ounces of beef.
that's a lot of beef.
So that's like a steak.
Yeah.
In a bun. And it was the glory of the Lord. Great fries. David got some rolls. You'll see it on the video. But Jackie M's and Sons on Milledgeville Road on the south side here in Augusta, Georgia. I'm not sure the exact address, but if you look it up, Jackie with an IE, Jackie M's and Sons. Some of the best food I've ever had. And they serve Kool-Aid, bro. Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid.
You either got
cheesesteak.
like Kool-Aid. Yeah, like you want Kool-Aid? I was like, yeah, I want some red. They appreciated that I knew the vernacular.
Right.
Because my question wasn't what flavors. My question was what color you got.
Yep, true.
Because everybody knows that story. So let's roll that video right now. Jackie M's, this is Bobby Jones Invitational. Thank you guys so much. We'll be right back after you see these commercials and salivate. I'm doing great. How are you?
You know what? I'm good. It stopped raining.
Praise him.
So what should we order?
I've never been here before. Give me the thing.
All right, Philly cheesesteak.
Regular.
A gut buster.
A gut buster.
Super, and a Mac Daddy Mac.
A
Mac
Super Gut
Daddy.
Buster and a Mac Daddy Mac.
Yep. 4 ounces of meat, 6 ounces, 8 ounces, 12 ounces.
I'll do the 8 ounces. We're going to eat on our tailgate. Is that okay? We're from
that's totally
Augusta.
fine.
We're from Augusta. So we're doing this thing. These guys right here run Get Up Productions, Augusta Podcast. And so we're doing a local golf watch party for the tournament.
We're doing a
in
restaurant
town.
feature each day.
What are we drinking?
Whatever you. What's is there
Kool-Aid.
water?
Kool-Aid.
Yes.
What color?
I have. Look at you! Yeah!
I mean, I know the thing.
Yeah.
Peach mango.
Super Gut Busters, 8 ounces of meat.
Gut Buster. And is it the Philly?
Yeah, the Philly cheesesteak. All right, here we go. Is it good? David don't know how to set shit up. David just goes.
The jerk chicken, baby.
First time, Southside, Milledgeville Road represent. 8 ounce, Super Gut Buster Philly cheesesteak. I'm about to give it all I got, America. That's pretty damn good. that's pretty spot on.
Look at that smile on your face right now. Man. Lemon pepper wings.
Lemon pepper wings. You gonna dip it in ranch?
I guess I need to. She did tell me I need to.
Follow the rules.
I do like the complimentary one ketchup packet.
Listen,
You're not gonna need it, but you can have it. Oh.
Look at me now. Come on. Sell it, son.
That's a big fried wing right there.
Holy moly. That was good meat.
All right, here we go. Mango.
Oh yeah.
This is seasonal Kool-Aid, y'all. That's what they told me. This is seasonal. It's only seasonal.
This one, mangoes are ripe in the spring.
It's peach mango. Peach mango. This is cheers. Let's see what hits. In my house, I would call this yellow orange.
The orange.
It's pretty good.
That is so good.
I want to say a big thank you to Jackie M's down here on Milledgeville Road. The food was killer. And we got some tunes. Got some tunes too. Kool-Aid. Chicken wings were fire.
Yes.
French fries clearly in my box were good. David's got the soul rolls, the jerk chicken.
The jerk chicken.
So everything was great. We can't wait. If you're looking for a place to catch a hole-in-the-wall kind of spot that exemplifies South Augusta, this is the one. Come check them out. Get you some of this right here.
Absolutely. World famous, baby.
For over 30 years and 2 generations, Powell & Associates has been here to make you and your family comfortable with buying a home. By embracing the challenges of today, it is our goal to make sure that you are a part of the experience, even when you can't be. We know that life can be complicated. Buying a home shouldn't be. Powell & Associates, combining the traditions of the past with the innovations of the future.
Wow. Wow.
All right, welcome back to the Bobby Jones Invitational. A lot of things happened while you were away. Not really, not a whole bunch. But JT did birdie on 16. Dustin Johnson did birdie on 13. So some good movements. Cam Smith is, of course, did birdie on 13. So we've got 2 now tied for the second place at 6 under. And, of course, Scheffler's just way out there at 11 still, as him and Schwartzel play the 11th. So Schwartzel here is off to the far right here, trying to chip up. He was on the looked like he was on the 12 tee box.
Yeah, he's on 12 tee there.
Well, yeah, get a little sneak peek of the next shot. I didn't see where Scheffler was, but he's
in there tight.
He looks like he's in a little closer than most.
That would be an impressive birdie.
Yeah, 11 hasn't been birdied very often, playing the toughest on the whole course.
Hang on for Smithy. Come on.
Settle right there.
So you got
right
Corey
there.
Connors in there tight.
Mm-hmm.
So Shane Lowry here for birdie on 12. About a 20-footer it looks to be, maybe. Through the shadows of the Georgia pines. Roll out. Just died. Just didn't have enough speed. He knew he had it read perfectly. But a tap in par on 12 and move on. He's playing with Sung J M, who's not playing overly well, but Shane's only 1 under today. Gave one back on 9.
That's such a good spot to view right there.
Yeah, the grandstand at 12 is a great spot.
Yeah.
You watch 11, all of 12, and you can see him teeing off on 13. Schwartz will absolutely needs this for par to keep the momentum going.
This would be big. Get in there.
Oof.
Moved a little left. Gets one immediately back.
Gave back that one he stole.
Sung JM here. Birdie on 12. That looks good.
Yep.
Nice. Great putt. So he's back to 2 under.
Finding some form from Thursday.
Shot a 39 on the front today. That's not too good, but he's since had put 2 birdies together on the back. So he's fighting his way back to even par. Cam Smith from birdie here. It's pretty lengthy here on 14, but
This is one where he's got to make one of these long ones.
Settles in.
It's so hard to get the ball super close today.
Yeah, he's got 15 up next, 16. So
I really want to see an eagle
again
on 15 from
a
him.
real eagle.
Yeah, like
a par 5 eagle.
Yeah.
how many eagles have there been on 15 this week?
There really hasn't been because they've lengthened 15 as well. There really hasn't been a lot of eagles at all on the whole course on par 5s. You know, what we would consider a normal eagle. I think Sanjay got one on 8 on Thursday.
A little timid there.
Scheffler missed his putt on 11 for Purdy.
That
helps the cause, if we're being honest.
I think he's fine with par there.
Yeah, I don't think he's upset with it. He's probably going to try and get over here on 12 and put something on the green and be safe.
Good birdie.
Corey Connors gets that shot back he just dropped on.
Yeah, it's a good birdie.
I think he dropped one on 12. Yep, 12 he did. So he's got it back, going to play 15. You know, again, it's all about trying to get close enough to where you can put more pressure on Scheffler. Scheffler's the number 1 in the world, but Scheffler's also not used to having the lead. You know, neither one of his wins this year did he have the lead going into the final round.
Yeah.
So
That would be interesting tomorrow, holding the little 4 or 5 shot lead, I would say. I mean, he's never really been in that position in a major, having not won a major.
Right.
So
it's a whole other ball game on Sunday.
He looks solid though.
No, he
does.
looks like he's been there before, even though he hasn't.
Yeah.
This is a big shot here, though. The wind doesn't look bad right now. This is one you're going to talk about. And I think it's also important tomorrow that he's partnered with someone who can put pressure on him.
Yeah.
For the tournament. I mean, if he's partnered with Cam Smith, somebody who can get a hot start, I think that helps. If he's partnered with somebody like a Schwartzel who maybe doesn't have a 66, 67 in him, I think that maybe makes him a little more comfortable playing with him.
Yeah, it'll be interesting, especially if it ends up, just almost like a 2-man race. From what it looks like, it'll almost be like a match play between the two of them. But
Yeah. On our university team, we got 2 South Africans. We'll have 2 next year as well, with one leaving, one coming. But they all, I mean, South African.
South Africa.
Yeah, the golfers down there, they all seem to be close. I mean, the guys who on our team, they know Ernie really well. They know Oosthuizen and Schwartzel. So it'd be cool to see him make a run, even though he's maybe out of his prime. But
Right.
It'd be cool to see that.
I have to say that I've enjoyed watching him kind of rekindle some of the fire. That's out to the right.
This looks off a little bit. Ooh, lucky to catch the bunker there.
Oof.
Yeah, I mean, that's not
I
a
don't
bad
think he was.
spot.
Well, yeah, there were worse places for sure. Namely the water.
Yeah.
JT looks like coming up. He's leaning a little left.
Yeah, good shot. Really good.
Get on in there. Get on in there nice and tight. So here comes Schwartzel right here on his shot on 12.
Hey, you just see all the guys taking a little
I like
more
that.
time on this tee shot.
I like that drone footage right there.
That's nice.
You can almost see the country club behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they bought that land right there that it's probably flying on.
Yeah, they recontoured 9, the country club. It was a par 5. Now it's just a beast of a par 4 out there.
This is definitely a shot where you better commit to the swing.
Mm-hmm. This is one of those great par 3s. I mean, long is dead, short's in the water. It's you commit to one, you got to hit the green. Just got to step up there with some balls. Ooh, that is hooking.
It's
in
looking
there.
hard left. Get down.
Oh,
he's
and
up.
long.
He's all up in
Oh,
the
it's
mix.
coming
Oh,
back.
look at this.
Wow.
Wow.
They threw it
Same
back
thing
out.
happened. Same thing happened to Tiger yesterday, where
Yeah.
like normally it gets up in the azaleas and it's night. You know, it's caught, it's trapped.
Did Kepka too. It went up in the azaleas and came back down in the bunker.
Somehow, some way, that thing rolls right back down. He's probably in okay shape.
Yeah, break of a lifetime there. That was nice. Needed it.
Oh man. So we got 20 minutes left today. Let's spend a little time talking about again. You know, obviously right now everybody's pulling for Tiger to have a good round tomorrow. But he's really ultimately, I mean, he's out. He's done.
Yeah.
He's been done since about the turn this afternoon. What do you think would be a good number for him to hit just to kind of keep his mojo? I know in the interview he mentioned go shoot a 66 with a smile and get back to even par.
Yeah.
I think anything in the red would be a positive.
Yeah, oh,
anything in red would be a positive.
I think he will do it too. I think I could definitely see like a 70, 69, something there.
I mean,
It's gonna be a little warmer,
yeah.
so probably won't be hurting quite as bad, maybe.
Right.
I think the fact that he's made the cut and we're going to see Tiger in Sunday red
Yeah.
and black is a win.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, absolutely a win for everybody who's got tickets tomorrow. Absolutely, for sure. I'm just trying to think about like his future, his mental psyche. You know, if he's thinking about maybe trying to play the PGA or play the Open at St. Andrews, you know, it's kind of like how like in baseball, where you know you're getting blown out early, but you got some guys who maybe put together a couple of hits, get some runs late in the innings, and then maybe that'll springboard you to a better game next game, get some confidence, start trying to find some stuff right.
I think it'll be definitely a good assessment knowing him, because I think he does. I mean, he made a comment. I think he only wants to play like the majors, like the big events. But you know, after being off for a year and a half, definitely a good assessment for him to see where he's at competitively
Right.
and in his rehab.
I mean, overall, I feel like on the whole record side of things, I mean, he's 3 back of Jack on majors. That, to me, being a golf fan, playing it, that seems like a tall order. But having one more win to get to that 83 number,
Yeah.
I feel like I think he's going to chase that very
I think
hard.
that's absolutely attainable. I think one more green jacket's attainable. Honestly, I mean, I think he, you know, I think
because the Masters is the tournament is not it's not a tournament where you David peeking
around the corner.
It's not one where you have to be.
Oh, he blows it off the back.
The absolute best player. It's just how well can you get around the course, and that just takes all the experience.
Schwartzel with
I think
not a great. I mean, Scheffler with not a great bunker shot. He blows it through the backside out. He's further out than Schwartzel. Might give one back here. It looks like he's definitely going to get at least one back here, unless he makes some magic.
Cam Smith, he could make some noise on 15.
Yeah,
we might have something shaking, boys.
I think Tiger on the major side, his best chance would either be a Masters or a U.S. or a British Open.
I think St. Andrews is a good opportunity for him. Justin Thomas, birdie 17. So that's back-to-back birds for JT.
Do you think not having the most majors over Jack, do you think it doesn't affect it for me, but do you think for some people it affects the argument of if he's the greatest of all time?
I mean, it does, especially with Jack having most majors and the most runner-ups. I mean, 19 runner-ups.
That's the other thing. A lot of people overlook the runner-ups.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean,
we looked that up yesterday.
It's you hear it on Twitter, you hear it on social media and stuff like that. People just siding with Tiger, and I mean, I would side with Tiger just because he has the tour wins, and he's close in majors. But I mean, I think if he wins one more, maybe two, I don't know if that's. I mean, it doesn't sound attainable, but you never know with Tiger.
I'll say that I think Tiger's the greatest of all time, mainly because I think the competition that he plays with is far better than what Jack had to. Now I know Jack had Arnie, and then Jack in the 70s had Tom Watson and Weiskopf and Earl Irwin, Johnny Miller, and people like that. But there weren't, going into a tournament like this, 30 people on the list that you were like, I can legitimately see any of these 30 people getting hot and playing right. So I think Tiger, and the fact that he dominated the way he did. I mean, think about back in 2000, anywhere from 2000 to about 2008. If he played every tournament like Jack did, or like Arnie did, probably, how many wins does he have? Because I mean, he won a shit ton of tournaments where he probably only played in half of the tournaments, but he would still lead the league, lead the PGA in wins. I think just that, but mainly because what he brought to the game from a racial standpoint, from an international standpoint, from a marketing standpoint. He might not be the greatest stats wise, but he's the most influential and most important golfer of all time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I don't think that can even be debated, personally.
No, you're just a hater if you argue against that.
I mean, the purses that they play for now are ridiculous.
They posted a stat the other day that said they were comparing, majors, Tiger versus Jack, and I didn't realize that Jack had, it was like 160 something starts in a major, and Tiger's only had like 80 something.
Right.
So that's
because Tiger took those big breaks after he tore his ACL, winning the U.S. Open against Rocco.
Yeah.
Then he had all the problems that are well documented that we don't need to rehash.
Right.
And then he fights his way back through back surgeries. He gets back, and then he has the car accident. I mean, the last 10 years, he's probably only played 10 majors.
Yeah. Yeah, you always see people making that that question, what's like the
check.
Wow.
Ooh, nice.
Great shot in there from Smith.
Cam Smith's got it about, it's hard to tell from this, if you keep getting better.
That's
like whose career got robbed the most of injuries?
max.
A lot of people are like, "Oh, Derrick Rose," blah blah blah, but no one mentions Tiger because his resume is arguably the greatest. But I think he could be in that conversation.
Yeah. I think it just goes back to the talent-wise. I mean, I wasn't alive to see Jack and Arnie play, but from what I've heard and what I've watched, this week you could probably pick out 30, 40 guys that you'd be like, yeah, okay, I could see him winning. And then,
so Scheffler does bogey 12, and Cam Smith's close on 15.
I wonder how easy betting had to be back in the day.
Oh,
it was
like 1980. You had like 4 or 5 guys like these are going to be. Guys.
I think if you looked it up from 60 let's see, when did Arnold win his first? 64, maybe 63.
I think 64 sounds right. Yeah.
Because Jack went back to back 65, 66. If you went 64 through 74, I would bet that Jack Nicklaus, Arnold Palmer, and Tom Watson won more than half the majors.
Yeah.
And then every once in a while, you would have gotten somebody random pop up. You know, I don't. That's a lot for David to look up, so I'm not going to ask him to do that. But I know they won 4 green jackets in a row. Because Arnie won, and then Jack went back to back, and then Arnie won.
This is interesting for viewers like watching this Masters. I think coming in, which would make it a big time Masters tournament, is if Schwartzel holds the tee box coming into 18. If he's stays ahead of Scheffler and is like, it's his honor on the tee box on.
So he's at least tied him on every hole coming in.
Yeah, either tied him or beat him coming in. That would be, because that would keep Smith in it. Schwartzel would be 4 or 5 back at the worst, maybe.
It's interesting to see the run Smith could maybe go on here if he.
He definitely needs to make this putt on 15. He's got 16.
16 and
what
17.
we need to hope is that Scheffler doesn't do what he's done all day, which is dominate the par 5s.
Yeah.
You almost got to be thinking.
I mean, yeah.
You thinking right now he's going to be 12 under.
Yeah.
Right now, almost worst case scenario.
I mean,
looks
Scheffler.
Looks like he's got a hybrid maybe in his hands.
I mean, with a good drive here, he's either going to go for it or lay up. I feel like laying up for Scheffler would be a disadvantage.
Almost playing too safe.
Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of shocked he's not hitting driver here, based on how he's hit it so far.
1 down with 2 to go, and the Tour pros laying up.
Yeah.
Looks like he's got. Is that a 3-wood? It looks like he's hitting.
Yeah, he's got 3-wood.
But they can hit their 3-wood 280, 290 off the tee.
He's gonna have that little low finish trying to draw it here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, he's left it out.
That's big. Stay up in them trees.
It should. It's that far right. It just catches the little first cut.
He's okay.
Yeah, so definitely.
That's a layup, though.
Yeah.
That's a layup because he doesn't want to play with the creek. That did not draw for him.
I mean, I just think on that hole, if you take driver, either at the tree line with a cut,
His
it's
left
fine.
ankle has to be the strongest.
I love this.
His left ankle has to be the strongest one on tour.
That is insane.
He twerks that left ankle, man. That thing's gonna have to have surgery one day, no doubt.
Yeah,
about it.
no doubt.
Him and what's the other guy? There's another guy that moves his foot real big. I know Matt Wolf has the funny hitch.
He might, yeah. Wolf might have to change that. I mean,
JT moves his feet. He's like off the ground when he hits sometimes.
JT's almost completely off the ground at impact. But, I mean, Wolf hasn't played well in a year and a half.
Yeah.
I mean, he missed a cut. He was 14 over this week.
He was big over, yeah.
Yeah.
Shane Lowry, I think that was for eagle right there. I'm hoping at least, because that was not a good shot if it was from layup land.
Should be getting us the Cam Smith putt here. It's been a while since we saw that one. Seems like.
Oh, man. So we need Cam Smith. Obviously, we need Cam Smith to make this birdie putt if we want a competitive day tomorrow. And we need Scheffler to not, let's say Scheffler finishes, a very conservative guess here, 11 under. I mean, that's a conservative guess to say Scheffler finishes 11 under.
Yeah.
He finishes 11 under. Where do you think Smith needs to be to give him a run? 8?
At least, yeah. 8. Which if he can get it to 7 on 15, 8's very doable.
That means he's got to birdie one of the last 3 and not give anything back. I don't know, man.
There's no telling what we're going to get last 7 holes.
Oh, man, no doubt. What's up, Beeves? Chilling, man. Joshua Beaver just walked in. Barkley's terrible at golf.
Hey, he's kind of...
Not that I'm the official, ruler of that statement, but...
kind of screw himself over playing a little golf besides sticking to basketball.
Yeah. Doing a little interview with Tiger right now, talking about his dad, Earl. Tiger's journey at Augusta is one for the ages, for sure. I mean, he is absolutely our generation's Jack Nicklaus. You know, it's interesting to see who the next wave's going to be. I mean, you've got Spieth's got one, right?
Mm-hmm.
DJ's got one. Who's going to be that next player to get two?
Two majors or two Masters?
Two tournaments.
Does Spieth have two?
He should.
I think he's got one.
He choked it away in 16.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah,
I thought he has two, and then he choked away the one to Danny Willett.
I think he's just got the one. And
He's
Lowry
always played well. I think he's got a win, a runner-up, and like a top five.
He had five top fives in his 8 starts.
The first year missing the cut.
Lowry missed that little 3-foot comeback
really
on
struggling.
15.
You seen his new pre-shot routine?
His swing, yeah, he's changed his swing. I don't like it.
Yeah, he's definitely starting to look
JT.
like it's overthinking it a bit.
Yeah.
JT is long off of coming into 18.
That's just
Which I could imagine that start he got off to. Like,
yeah, it's just the course. You can't play golf. You can't play golf swing out there. You got to play feel. You got to play what.
I know.
you're
Excuse me,
based
Lowry
on.
bogeyed 15. That's
ouch.
Or 13. That's a hurt. Scheffler's just punching up.
Bogey in 13's almost given 2 shots back.
Yeah. What we thought was a birdie putt, or an eagle putt, was a birdie putt, and then he missed the par putt coming back up the
Here
hill.
we go.
Cam Smith on 15 here for birdie to take it to 7 under.
It's huge.
Right in the heart. Right in the heart. Cam's making a
Big
run here.
time. Oh,
That
yeah.
is big.
Look at that mustache.
Let's go.
Glory. So he's 7 under. You know, hopefully Scheffler.
All right, it's tightening up.
So yeah, a little bit.
Two, maybe 3-man race.
Yeah,
See what
I mean-
Charles can do here.
Birdie's not given for
I
Scotty.
mean, Charles
on
going for this
13.
right here, right? Charles going for it. Looks
Oh,
like.
100.
Or is he laying up?
213, you got to go for it.
He's
It
laid
looks
up.
like a layup.
He must not have liked it on the he was on the
Looked like
straw.
Yeah.
He chunked that one pretty good.
That's what he wanted to do, is lay it up. So we got Scotty Scheffler at 10 under. He's laid up, about to do his approach shot on 13.
Boom.
Great putt.
Hideki rolling one in at +2, so now he's at +1.
4 over today.
Bogeyed 13 as well. It's been a tough day for Hideki. JT here with his third shot on the backside of 18. Looks like he's got it opened up a little bit. He's going to try and go high.
Yeah, it's tough. Just everything running away from you to the middle of the green. You gotta land this
Yeah,
something
you don't wanna-
just on.
Right. If this rolls past, that's got to sit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's got to get down.
Oh, boy.
Sit.
That's trouble.
Sit. Sit. See ya. Bye-bye. That's gone.
Yeah.
He's going down where Tiger was earlier
Yeah.
today, so that's going to be a tough par putt. It did look like
Certainly
Corey.
less than ideal.
Looked like Corey Connors bogeyed 15.
Big shot here.
Cam here on 16. Put it tight, Bo.
Oh, this could be a roar right here. Seems to like it.
He's leaning left.
Needs to get a little left.
Oh.
Just short.
You don't see
In the bunker.
You don't see many people in that bunker.
No.
That's going to be, in one word, delicate. It's in the green side bunker. It's got not a lot of room to work with the green. Here we go.
Yeah, this is This is another delicate one. Got to land this something 8-10 feet short of the pin.
Then you
have
yank
it
it back.
check up next to the pin.
Well, you could throw it at that ridge and spin it back
Yeah.
because it flattens out a little.
I would, for me, I hit cuts with wedges. I mean, I would aim right edge of that bunker, have it cut a little bit, a little past the pin with some spin, have it come down that slope a little bit. Kind of what he's doing right now. A little left, spin.
That was like
have
a
it come
Tony
down.
Romo. You just
Yeah.
said what he was going to do, and he did it.
Hey, I just said that. Okay? What the hell? I just said he's going to throw it on the ridge and spin it back.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like I'm
but he-
sitting over here. Just because
He
I
gave
can't
it the
actually do the
rundown.
shit. Okay, just because I can't actually do it in real life doesn't mean I don't know what to do. Unbelievable.
That's golf in a nutshell, though.
That's
I
right.
know exactly what we need to do.
Oh, I can see the shot.
Scotty's about
I'm
to do the
painting
same. He's about to throw it kind of at Swartzel's ball with a little spin. Maybe start it just left of Swartzel's ball. A little cut spin. Yeah, it's
That's
just
a little right.
yeah.
Get up.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's a good
Good
shot.
shot, though.
He has
Risky.
it coming up. He's got an uphill putt. That's a great shot. So he's going to be at 11 more than likely.
Yeah.
Cam's in trouble in 16. If he gets that up and down for par, I mean, that's a hell of an up and down save.
I've never really seen anyone out of that bunker, so I don't know, like,
I
how
don't even know
bad
how
it
to
is.
play
For
it. Right.
Exactly.
I don't know how deep it is. Well, guys, it's 5:58, so let's go ahead and get our final thoughts here on the day. Obviously, today, Scotty Scheffler has come out and really asserted himself on the golf course. He's playing exceptionally well. He's 2 under so far on the day, about to be 3 under if he makes a small putt on 13. He still has 15 to play. He still has 16 to play. So it's feasible he could be at 12, 13 under.
Yeah.
Before it's over. And then I think if he's at 12 or 13 under going into tomorrow, I'm not going to say it's night because we all remember Greg Norman, but I'm saying the fat lady's warming up at bare minimum.
Yeah.
Jack, what are your thoughts for tomorrow with what you want to see or what you think will happen? I mean, obviously, I think all of us are safe picking Scotty here, but what are your thoughts?
I just think, Scotty looks, he looks solid. I mean, it would be hard to bet against him.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it just depends on what the guys behind him do. Cam Smith, and I mean, you can almost put Schwartzel in there, even though he's won it 10 years ago, but he's still back at 5 back at the moment, probably 6.
Right.
But you got to think Scheffler, if he shoots 1-2 over, it's got it locked up.
Still in good shape, yeah.
Which I don't see him going 3 or 4 over par tomorrow.
Yeah, no.
But I mean, it's just impressive what he's done this past 2-3 months.
Big shot here for Cam Smith out of the bunker here, short side bunker on 16. It's got to check.
Ooh.
What a great shot
great
that
shot.
is. Great shot. ZT, what are your thoughts, man?
Yeah, I mean, the way it's looking, like, we'll see what Scheffler, how he finishes up here. But if it's going to be how it's looking, it's definitely just going to be basically him versus holding it together with the pressure of trying to win on Sunday.
Right, him versus how he sleeps tonight.
Yeah. And he's been sleeping well.
He doesn't seem to be struggling on the sleep front.
Holy cow.
Yeah, Shane tried a little bump and run there, got a little out of control on the backside of 14 here. Hey, but that's all we got for today, guys. We will see you tomorrow, Championship Sunday, 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock. Come out. You want to hang out tomorrow. It's going to be much nicer weather. It's supposed to be really nice. That's my only saving grace for tomorrow is tomorrow. I really think with it being really nice and not a lot of wind, somebody could throw a 64, 65 out there and just, let's see what happens.
Yep.
Never know. Tiger in red and black.
Tiger in red and black shoots
59, early 59
is playing Tiger Woods golf and shoots a 53. But hey, that's all we got for today. Big thanks to David. Big thanks to Jackie M's and those beautiful subs that I just beat the hell out of. Thank you to Augusta Hemp Company. Thanks to my man Charles back there spinning all the 1s and 2s. We are the Bobby Jones Invitational. Oh, and big thanks to Chris too, I guess, since he wasn't being an asshole to me today. But we'll see you about tomorrow. Bobby Jones Invitational, 3 p.m. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Y'all have a great day.